just got dazed right as I turned the stream on.
summon.
Great, guys, great. Oh my god! What a way to start it, man. All right, so we do have a good amount of buffs tonight. Nothing super crazy, but we got a couple. So we'll see here. Hopefully we can pull some good numbers. Trying to get everything all set up. Is it? Let's see if it's. It looks like it's all good on YouTube and Twitch. Once we get in the instance, I'm gonna check real quick. Oops. Sorry, that was probably pretty loud. I love how much health we have now, like when we rock our like PvP setup, like just how many stats I have with my PvP gear now compared to the earlier phases. I feel like I'm real tanky. Real tank boy.
Yeah, if we can have a warlock pop outside here real quick and help summon. It doesn't look like...
I have another Spirit of Zons in my bags, and we also have... nice. We also have... What's up, Kev? How you doing, man? Welcome back, welcome back.
I can come out and help.
No loot equals riot. I'm feeling good about tonight, guys. I think we are... I could be wrong because it's with the +1, you don't know. It's not necessarily like everyone you see rolling isn't necessarily going to be
what was that, Henry?
rolling every time. But I think we're next in line for the helm because I don't think our warriors really want it. Let me just make sure here that the stream... I'm assuming it looks fine on Twitch's end. If Kev's already here in the chat, it looks like it's also working. I need to figure out. It doesn't use my little thumbnail. Oops, on YouTube for some reason.
Dude, Trulone looks badass. Is that 2.5 for shaman?
Okay, it looks like everything's running.
Guys, once you get inside, stay logged in. We'll start buffing up and get ready to pull right away.
Okay, last of our little cheese crisps is trying to eat real fast, trying to fit it all in, guys.
Hungry, Rasok, Angrath, log in.
Feeling good about tonight though, guys. We like always, we have 2 bag slots. But we got our sappers, we got our heal gear for Visk and twin emps. We have our absorb potions or whatever, nature protection, shadow protection, arcane protection potions. We'll see. I haven't gotten Songflower in a long time. We don't have that much time left on it, which is the main reason I really don't like getting Songflower. Guys, log in. Hungry, log in.
Hey, Coach, I like your newest video.
Hey, thanks, man. What do you guys think about the music? This is some OG Diablo.
Looks like Uck is heading down. We're just missing a couple buffs, then we'll get pulling. Let's stay back here just for a second. Hopefully we can get these out before the next pat back. It might just be Uck missing from 3. Okay. Awesome. We're gonna pull this as soon as it comes back, so get ready. Alright, go ahead and grab it, Matt.
Oh, I have all my PvP stuff on.
Get burnt up. Get it? 'Cause we're mana
We swap
burning.
gear.
But he's getting burnt up.
Get it? Because fire mages?
No, I just put poison on my main hand on accident.
Retard.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have, I'll take Skull, Jiraiya take X, Hungry takes Star, Kojin, I'm gonna have you take Triangle. Guys, I know I mentioned this last week, but we're gonna have more warriors rotating in the tank position. We need to make sure we have quite a few more people just being able to tank going into Nax, especially for 4 horsemen. So we're gonna kind of keep that rotating so we can let some warriors DPS a bit, but make sure everyone is good to tank. Alright, gonna go ahead and pull this back. Let's get those detect magics out right away. Okay, we can start with Star.
Stack them together, guys. Stack them on top
Star
of
then
each
X.
other.
Star then X. Okay, X then Skull.
That's frost reflect.
Skull next. Careful about cleaving, guys. The last guy is
Thorns.
Okay,
What's up,
careful
Flump? How you
melee,
doing,
do not
man?
Kill yourself.
I saw you streaming earlier. I tried to hop in, but I got swamped at work. How's it going, man? I feel like I haven't seen you or checked out any of your streams here in the last little bit. I feel like it's been a long time. Dude, that mana burn mob is brutal right there.
I need a crystal stone.
Matt, I'm gonna have you come up here and just pull Skull and X when they come in range. We'll just pull them back to the door.
I think we'll have a full 40 for most of this raid. I know we have one of our warlocks is going to be about 20 or so, 30 minutes late. And I know that we have that for sure. So that's at least that 40th person once we get
Remember, warriors.
another
first
20 minutes
cooldown
into the
summary.
raid. So hopefully we get lucky. We
First
can
cooldown,
get
rather.
get a full clear tonight. Love the PvP update, by the way. Good work. Hey, thanks, man.
We can just pull these.
Yeah,
guys.
it's funny. I was going
them
through
back.
and I just you know
ahead
like
and grab
that
them
old
back.
video came up like on my recommended or something, and I like clicked it, and I like the
We're gonna be tanking them in
screen
the
like
doorway,
right when it
guys,
loads
back up here.
in, like all my character's gear. I looked. I'm like, oh my god, that was so long ago. It feels like the little dinky leather shoulders. Like, oh, it's just so funny.
Power reflect. Get in.
Stack volley,
What do we target?
triangle, 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 triangle.
Triangle then Skull. Skull next. Sorry guys, I was muted there for a second. I didn't realize it. Then we're gonna go X.
But yeah, I looked and I was like, I realized how, based on my character's gear, I was like, wow, this is so long ago. And I was like, I feel like I should update it just because I know
He reflects.
it's like not really
everything.
relevant anymore
That's
when you're
cool.
talking about 3 phases later in the game, you know? I'm going to do some more specific guides too, but I thought that was a good one. I know a lot of people ask me kind of all the time that one of the really common questions is about specs.
For green.
Like if I'm trying to raid, or like what spec's good for PvP, and kind of like what's the general thought process around why it's good or why is this bad. So that was the main reason why I wanted to do it. Hopefully we can get start getting that gear. I'm pretty confident I can pull off getting rank 13 eventually. I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to do it, but I do think I'll be able to do it. So we'll be able to try out both of those sets. I'm pretty confident that I can basically get that entire gear set up.
Could you give Duck assist when you get the chance?
I'm always scared I'm going to accidentally pre-pot the shadow protection potion.
Yeah, dismiss your pets, hunters, warlocks, if you haven't already.
I still have the nature protection up, so I'm not going to worry about pre-potting that again. I don't think I took probably any nature damage there. Do you guys... Oh, God. Do you guys know, is there like a weak aura or something that you can get that shows you how much of your potion is left? I feel like that's always the thing. Like, I don't know if there could be 10
Yeah, you can trade me.
absorb left on this, or it could have 1,000. Literally zero idea. David Wallace.
Oh, okay, maybe
How's
Can we
Dunder
get some buffs
Mifflin
for
going,
Uck
man?
real quick?
You?
Don't put it on your main hand.
Yeah, might as well.
Arcane Power was our biz back then. Yeah, I mean, it was around then, dude. It was very similar. Very similar. If it wasn't exactly at that point in the game, it was very close to that point in the game. Okay, let's throw on our oil here.
All right, guys.
And
Dry left side, hungry right side. Melee groups. We are going to.
I'm going to try
have,
something different this week. I'm going to scoot up a
group
little
2
bit.
left side, group 3 right side. Actually, let's change that up. Let's have group 3 right side, but group 4 left side. Group 2, you're going to be middle. Let's have.
Hold on, sorry, I'm listening.
Let's see, Kojin, Glar, and Quan. If you guys can, just DPS in your tank gear this time, just to be safe. Let's try to keep those buffs through this fight. Mages, I want you guys spread out, and polying is your first priority.
If you're with people that
Yeah.
chase high ranks all the time, it should be pretty easy. Yeah, I mean,
See if we
I'm
can get through this
in the
without
group
any
of
deaths,
people
okay?
that PvP. Like, I got into that group, so you know, constantly I'm getting invites to do battlegrounds and stuff, which is good.
Alright,
It makes it
starting to move up.
easier for sure.
Following
But like
here
to put it in
3.
perspective, like our weekly cap for bracket 1, basically like the high end of our PvP. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is around 750,000 honor per week. A
Try to get
server
those
like
interrupts up, guys.
Heartseeker, for example, is literally
Polygon blast,
350,000
polygon blast.
per week. It's half. It's half as much.
Images.
So that's a really big deal as far as how many hours it takes you every week to deal with it.
On right side.
But so I'm dealing with that a little bit because it ends up being really time consuming. I think my thing was going to cancel right there, which is why I auto canceled it. This fight's a little buggy if you start casting on one of the clones. Even if the
Those polys
clone
out,
disappears.
Kojin. Nice job, mages. Guys, remember, we're not cleaving.
Even if the clone disappears, it will still keep casting for the full time. It doesn't cancel it like right at the beginning. It might be a range thing too from where I've stood in the past. So my arcane resist thing ran out. Dude, the targeting on this fight is so
Always
tough
out.
for me for some reason. I like... Where'd he go? Of course, he went all the way.
Alright,
Knife in a row.
that was better. Only 2 down. Next week, we're
What
going to
do
have
I-
0.
Oh, damn, dude. We haven't seen that.
0 deaths, hopefully.
Don't tempt us.
PvP ring? I don't know if I would actually use that, though.
But you can do that boss without dying.
Are the insignias worth,
Alright.
like, at all, like, worth anything if,
Guys, if you guys are the ones getting mind
If you're already
control, don't be
exalted?
afraid to just speak up in voice. It's probably a lot easier for the mages to like know who to actually poly.
All we have to do is
Starfire always gets canceled? That fight's tough, man. They get,
What if you
constantly they
have
get, like, run out of
social
range.
anxiety?
Makes it tough for sure.
I pee my pants
Let's
every
see,
time
what
I
happens
fall.
if I turn this in?
That's
my
rough,
pants.
buddy.
Literally nothing. I literally got absolutely nothing for that. I didn't get gold. I
Alright,
didn't
guys,
get
let's get
rep.
ready to pull this. Let's keep this going. I want to get a good pace going. I'd like to try to full clear in one night again if we can.
let's do it.
Alright, they're coming.
Got my Orc Hunter level 30. I'm already hitting 80 DPS.
Poly
Dude,
7.
Hunter's great for low level stuff, or when you have low gear, you still really do pretty well DPS wise because it's pretty easy to get hit cap and you don't have glancing blows, so you can pretty feasibly do really good damage if you have just a few good pieces. The fact that they get a scope that gives them 3% hit is pretty insane too. If you got Nosdormo and a CC Exalted, no need to grab it. Yeah, I don't think I actually need those anymore for anything. Gave me nothing.
And also, guys, while we're pulling, I want to announce that our newer members, Kojin, Unsound Fawn, I'm Ray, and Heal4, you guys have been doing really well. We want to upgrade you guys to full raiders. So congrats, guys.
Yo, congrats, dude.
Thank
you.
As a melee hunter? Are you playing a melee hunter?
Is that a Cyrillic World Star I just saw?
Honestly, melee hunter would be kind of fun. I could see myself playing that if I was playing my hunter.
Gone global.
World Star worldwide.
Henry, I'm curious of your thoughts on retail guild name.
I think actually World Star is available. I tried it again, unless like you can change it again. I don't know. I think it is available.
Message.
Oh, Courage the Artifact. Nice.
So what do we need?
Good, to help us with our rep.
Why don't we just invade the current World Star Guild there and take over?
Yeah.
Probably double.
What classes do you guys need for that?
Not many. I have a survey I'm gonna post after a raid, and it's just like if you guys are interested in the retail, just fill it out. So if you are interested in raiding retail stuff, we can figure it out. So
we should also add like a. I was gonna message about this earlier. We should add a tab in the Discord that's like Shadowlands, just so that people can like use that to communicate specifically about it and not have to have like a separate Discord.
Yeah, I know. I think we'll keep it in the World Star. I'm gonna try to name it as close to World Star as possible, as I feel like hopefully it'll be mostly World Star folks.
You folks thinking of going from level 1 up or transferring over existing level 120s?
I'm transferring some, but I heard the new leveling in Shadowlands is pretty easy. It's like it doesn't take too long, so I mean it's really up to the individual.
You should just play whatever class you want to play. It's retail.
Yeah.
It's less
And that's
constrained.
I'm just trying to figure out like mostly like do we have tanks and healers
Rolls,
and
yeah.
stuff, you know, rolls. Everyone like people are free to play with the
Got 2 proc
Hey,
axes
Henry,
on an
on your,
orc. Nice. That's
on your thing,
solid.
did you ask about roles at all, or is it just classes?
I think I did class roll.
Okay.
I guess it's implied. I can always change it too.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, I've got max level of every class in every race, so I can
Goddamn.
play whatever
Oh,
people
they're
play.
coming, guys. Let's pick these up. Remember, for the Guardians, they will knock back, so have your back to a wall. Let's get a poly on Sabbath. I did get launched on that last pull and missed every single ledge and then fell 1,000 feet and died and lost my world buffs. So we're going to be switching up some of the tank rolls here on these fights. So tanks, make sure you're paying attention.
You need like lips on like a close hotkey. That's what I do for these fucking guys. It's
I
very
got a
frightening.
lag spike midair. I couldn't levitate before I died from fall damage. It's tragic.
What's deal that's going on at McDonald's?
Guess what I had today? Travie Patty.
That's what they should have named it.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Poly Sabbath. Thank you. Backs to the walls, guys. Backs to the walls.
The bug. Someone put a trimmer totem by me, please.
Go hybrid here and just cleanse shit.
No, it's on his maps. So
Cleanse what? Are they like?
leave them all on the bodies.
There's not any like bad poisons, are there? I mean, we have like 9 shamans and resto druid.
Warlocks. Are any of our warlocks missing that shadow ring?
The main problem is people they angle themselves bad and then they get knocked up in the air and they'll like go way up over here and then they die to fall damage. Which obviously there's nothing I can do about that.
Let's do Yaj.
I literally hate this fight so much. Should we use our PvP trinket? I'm gonna do it.
Jiraiya, I'm gonna have you on
I'm using the
Skull.
PvP trinket.
Hungry,
Bug
I'm gonna
trio?
have you on
Oh.
X.
Yeah, I might.
On Star, I'm gonna have Kojin and I. Kojin, I'm gonna move him off to the left side to begin with. You're gonna stay with the main group in the middle. When I get feared and he drops threat, you're gonna taunt him and bring him back.
I used it last time, it went real well. Yeah, I feel like every time he like waits and he fears me right after I use toe up, he's waiting for me to pop. It's like I'm PvPing bug trio. As soon as I use toe up, he's like, nope, CC. Get out of here with that.
All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's start moving in. Pull here in 3.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I got feared. Kojin, pick him up.
Cleanse myself there.
Can I get a trimmer totem by me, please?
Bring him a little further if you can, Kojin.
I still have my nature protection potion on from the earlier fight.
Away from the raid. Away from the
Nice.
raid. He doesn't AoE fear.
OP PvP trinket.
Yep, try to pick him up. I'm feared as well.
I'm not gonna get poisoned anymore, huh? I should have probably innervated right there before I shifted back. Oh no.
Nice interrupt.
We use our little freebie mana potions, our little 5 silver PvP mana potions. Evade? Oh.
He's gonna run away as X dies to eat the body.
I'm gonna innervate here in the transition. Fairy fire.
Rip
I almost have to it back up
Good
again.
night.
Gut gore's gonna be rising.
I need to pull out my runes.
Holy fuck,
Oh
you missed some
no!
enemy.
I was about to be like
That's your
super
small
hype.
Give me a
Oh, I
second.
can't even move my runes to my bars while I'm feared.
You can.
Slapping tonight.
Alright, kill the ads.
That was actually a good one for
Yeah,
us.
regalia,
358 DPS.
Don't. Jesus. I think it's broken.
I need to put. I don't have this on my bars.
There's the
Now
last
we're-
ring. Now we never have to do her last again. Congrats, Mad.
Congrats, Madfu. Alright, let's get these
What the
reses
fuck
out.
is that? Are you kidding me?
Start
You
moving
just had
on.
NR robes.
Does that have ring 100% drop chance?
No.
No,
Technically, no.
we've just been very lucky.
That's crazy, you guys. We've gotten 3 of the. We've literally needed. I think we've actually gotten 4 of those rings. The shadow. We've done it the way to get the shadow resist ring for our warlocks, and we've gotten shadow resist ring. We've gotten this thing every single time
She's such a fucking
that we've done it
asshole.
that way. We have a 100% drop rate on this.
Just wait
This
till we
doing
do
it this way.
Kree last.
Nuts.
Dylan,
Super
shit.
lucky. Dude, there's like
Nice.
Thanks.
a little fly in my room and it's bugging me.
Escape strats right there.
That was actually better though. We only had that one full
Once
fear. I feel
everybody's
like
up
my
here, let's top
DPS
them
was
off
much
and,
higher
start
than
bumping.
usual on that fight
When it
because
gets
of
close.
not getting stuck in that fear in the beginning.
Is that
Can
what
outrange the first fear, but
Can we go back to a
how?
second thing to each?
Sure.
is it off of that last mob? So like if I position myself really far away from that mob, I can avoid it? Is that how it works?
Alright, they're coming up right now.
The Ramstein trinket on the bugs that split is insane. Oh, that's a good point. It's sitting in my bank.
These are the guys that split. Get ready to AoE.
Big Nacho in the chat. What's up, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while either. How you doing, man? We have yet to see one of those rings and cleared Bug Trio every week since it opened. Dude, we've gotten so lucky. I don't know. We've literally gotten 4 of the Shadow Resist rings in a row. So all of our Warlocks. We have 2 Warlocks that are here. 2 Warlocks. Sorry. Just fly. 2 Warlocks that aren't.
All right.
And literally all
Owl
of them
takes
have
Skull,
that
Dryad
Shadow
takes
Resist ring.
X, Hungry takes Star, Glar take Triangle, Quan take Diamond, and Kojin takes Circle. We're gonna all come back into this corner right here that Sabbath is jumping right now.
It does feel kind of bad. I don't have any lips, so we got to be a little bit wary on our DPS here.
All right, sorry.
I do like that PvP trinket.
No worries.
What's the other? Is it? There's not another trinket like that, right? You have to basically, you'd have to have the blacksmithing thing, huh? Is the only other option.
We basically just have to call Glar Matt from now on.
It's my backup.
Oof.
Glar backup.
Yeah, that makes sense on the Ramstein trinket, though. I actually like that trinket. That trinket's pretty good, just for AoE stuff in general.
There we go.
If you're doing any kind of AoE
Perfect.
farming, it's real strong. Like if you're running people through, like, you know, like doing like RFC or things like that, it's a really good trinket just because it does so much damage. It's the only reason we've been killing it in that order too. It's the worst part. I know that's most people are in that boat where you're trying to kill it to get the Shadow Resist ring for your Warlocks to make twin emps easier, and so you do it that pain in the ass way.
Corner, guys.
I need to turn my AC on here in a second. I'm getting a little toasty. Base for when you're AoE 1 pulling RFC, yeah.
Guys.
Ooh, those idols.
Stay back here. I'm gonna run up and mark them. Matt, if you want to start sending chunk up whenever you're ready. I'll let you know when you're ready to pull it.
It's Chunk Jr.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me turn the AC on.
Junior.
2 seconds.
Don't remind me.
Rest in peace.
Guys, I ordered a new mouse today too.
Alright, they're all marked. We should be good to go.
A new mouse because my I've had this one for a long time. I don't know if you guys can you see this? It's like the one that has all these buttons on the side. It's I actually really like it. It's called a Rocket
Can you remind me
Ninth or Nith. I don't know how you pronounce it. But I like it a lot, and it's like got a lot like some adjustments you can make so it fits your hand good. But I've had this thing where the right click will stop working, or it will like release and start clicking. So you'll see sometimes that like will randomly, like I'll start targeting random crap, and it keeps happening, and it makes it where I literally can't PvP if it starts doing that, and I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's just because it's older. So I ordered Corsair has like an MMORPG mouse with the buttons on the side. So I think I'm gonna try that out. It just came in the mail today. Mentioned I was gonna hit up BWL's Boomy the other day for the first time. I remember. It went super smooth. Nice.
Derek, can you read me the reviews?
They love my nature deeps. Yeah, you're talking about like vulnerabilities on those packs. It's honestly, I mean, there's not a lot of situations where that mechanic exists, but it's really good on like Chromagus and those ads, like the arcane vulnerability, nature vulnerability. Like if you don't have a balanced druid or Ellie shaman, no one can utilize that. So I mean, that's not like the sole reason that it really makes sense to take balanced druids or not, but it's definitely a really big perk that when you have like a well-geared balanced druid or LE shaman in those situations, it's definitely noticeable how long it takes to quick those or to kill those packs by comparison. Could I get another AI as well, please? My Moonkin got Dark Storm Gauntlets last night. Big grats. That's awesome.
I'm gonna have you on Triangle.
Yeah, Blast, or sorry, Plasma Strike was streaming the other day. Yes, I think it was yesterday. And he got him as well.
We are gonna tank these guys. We're gonna try to tank them left
I'm
here.
jealous. Those are good gloves.
Kill him, Skull X Star, then onto Boss. Jiraiya, when he starts spinning, we probably won't be done with the 3 yet. Do a regular taunt, swap over, get a.
I was thinking about that. Like, if I got those gloves, I potentially would even use these in my PvP set and then change one of my rings. So I wouldn't use Band Force Concentration. I'd use like the Exalted ring. Do I even have it?
Let's put those rolls up. I'll go Skull, Kojin X, and Hungry Star. As soon as Skull
like
dies,
use this and then like I Cthulhu. And then if I had those gloves for the hit, because there's more spell power and hit.
Spinning, just get out
I don't know. I've thought about that.
Tanks, make sure you're taunting as like part of a rotation. Keep her in position when she spins. All right, getting ready to pull here.
Just keep running. Just keep running. I don't really ever like mount up in the opener there. One, because I don't want to cast right away. Oh, nice. Good Starfire stun. At the risk of pulling threat. And I also don't want to spend the mana on Moonkin form necessarily right in the opener.
Nice job, Jiraiya. Okay, we're on Star. Jiraiya, I got taunt after this. Oh, nice. She stopped. Let's stun her. Keep her stunned. We're going to do Jiraiya, Sabbath, Hungry for taunt rotation.
Okay, please. Can I get a single crit? Wow, really? Partial resist crit? Wow. Partial resist?
Hungry, you got next.
No crit again? No crit again? Are you kidding me? No crit again?
I got resisted. Anyone taunt?
Come on, Blizzard.
Jiraiya, back on you as soon as you're ready. We can stun her right now, though. Okay, now. I got next. Hungry, you got next.
Oh my gosh.
Back on Jiraiya.
Guys, I have a 32% chance to crit.
Me?
I crit like once. What the hell is this?
Nice job, guys. That was really clean.
No one died?
Let's go.
I'm not even gonna pick these things up, right? There's like no point. I was using Blood Tinged Gloves. That's a huge upgrade from Blood Tinged Gloves.
Wait, where's Trin at?
She passed out of her death.
Zarko!
Too much excitement.
You see a big difference rating without reflection? I'm rating with reflection right now. So I'm still
looks like Spirit.
I'm playing, if you watch the video, I'm assuming you're talking about the video that I posted this morning.
Let's keep this moving along.
This is the spec I've been for the last couple weeks, which is my like PvE viable option in that video. And it's the one I like the least of the two specs, actual PvP wise, but we haven't cleared this enough yet to where I feel comfortable, where I'm not potentially going to be healing some of the fights, or where I don't like feel like I need that mana regen. If we were doing like BWL, for example, like BWL doesn't make any difference.
Remember, no totems while we're in here.
You know, I could play basically any spec in BWL. I'm not worried about that. But until we get like a couple more weeks of this under our belt, and we get everyone a little bit more geared, and we make sure we have like a full 40, like all those kind of variables, I generally like to have kind of dialed in before I start coming in that PvP spec. It's not a huge deal, but the main thing you lose isn't even really the reflection to me, because you can kind of make that up with downranking and potions and consumes. It's more not having the improved healing touch if I'm needed to heal on certain
We're
fights.
throwing our best clear, by the way, by a lot.
There's plenty of time to mess it up.
Thanks for the jinx.
I can't believe you've done this.
Please kick the K's.
You know what? I think what we should do instead of kicking them is make them play improved exposed armor. 'Cause we got a lot of warriors now.
Good plan.
Ryan, you good? Let's keep moving.
I don't have the gold for that, sorry.
It's alright.
I can give you a loan.
Oh god, it's gonna port me anyway.
You can pay the loan back in 1 silver increments.
I prefer 1 copper actually. Traded 1 by 1.
The interest rate is every time you drop it on a boss.
Jiraiya, for this next boss, I'm gonna have you main tank it since you still got.
Is that
Warbox.
do you guys know, is that armor pen trinket good for PvE, or is that really like a PvP thing?
You can just dual wield tank. He doesn't hit that hard. You don't even need stone shields for this. I would actually just save him.
Just crank it.
Yeah, just fucking blast him.
Yeah.
Fucking just
Oh,
going for
yeah,
a prank.
buddy.
Oh yeah, bad.
Just
Hey,
fucking
little-
sending it.
Little stick and puck, yeah.
Finish these off, guys, real quick. Then we'll get into the spot.
I think we'll still have Songflower up for this one too.
Alright, let's get these ints out real quick, and then we'll pull.
All the mages are in.
The nerve.
So guys, tonight the loot we're trying to really go for.
Alright, we're good now. Drop
The loot
down
we're really
towards
trying
the
to go
boss.
for tonight, what I'm really wanting to get is oh, that pet didn't pull? Oh, that
Never
pet
mind,
pulled.
again.
I got it.
Good job.
Just for future reference, it's your guys' pets that are pathing.
Boss. Just
Boss is
go.
coming.
Go
Jiraiya,
meet him.
pick it up. Pull it into the room, center of the room, and turn it away. Perfect. Everyone else group on his ass.
Come on, crit lords. Come on, crit lords. Dude, this is insane. I can't believe I have 32% chance to crit, and we're literally, I haven't crit a single time. We're already halfway through the fight. What terrible RNG. Oh, wow. Sometimes you just, you're just not blessed on the fight, man. We get like 6 resists and
two
like
worms
2
coming in?
crits.
Let's stun them both, guys, as we burn them.
Damn, another trinket? Isn't that one
Reduces the
fun?
threat.
No, that's great. Our fire mage into warlocks and Glar, that's great.
Chanters roll for this formula.
Someone was talking about that trinket's actually really good, that they like that. I can't remember who it was, but that this is amazing on fights when you want to just like go real hard in the opener,
Alright, guys,
and
let's
it
get ready to
basically
pull
just
these.
guarantees you're not gonna have any issues with threat. I wonder
Just go ahead and
if
run
you
down
could
these
pop
guys
that
real
and toe up at the same time, or if they share like an internal cooldown with each other.
Oh boy.
So brave.
Thank you, healers. I thought I was close enough to other people that I wouldn't
Dude.
be the only one getting hit.
Huge sack.
How long do you think people are gonna run AQ40 until people stop making the jokes about the huge sacks dropping.
Dry take skull, hungry take X.
I think people will keep making that joke until TBC. Without a doubt, whenever one of those things drops, someone in our raid is going to make some comment about a huge sack.
Does anyone know if the ancient Karaji artifact item, when you turn it in, gives any Sumerian circle rep in addition?
No, I think it's just...
Nope, only brood.
That's sick. And to purge this garbage from my bags.
Bars from Exalted.
What's up, Nuclear? How you doing, man? It's Bis for fights like Vale and Oro. That makes sense. I could see that.
Alright, same thing with this pack.
Yeah,
guys.
where it's like
Ready to go
where
in.
your on use trinkets and stuff like that aren't a big deal, and it's really just making sure you definitely don't rip threat. That's a good point. So right there, I should have Starfired first on Skull before I did that second Moonfire because we wasted basically a Nature's Grace proc. But it's okay.
Alright, Matt. I'm gonna have you just.
They've been
keep them
making that
coming,
joke for
bring them
15
back here,
years.
Have everyone stay
That's
back. So
true.
you don't get launched into actual
Very
packs.
true.
Matt, as soon as you see them on their own, grab them and pull them back.
What's up, Intentional? How you doing, bud? Just doing our AQ40, man. I feel like the fact that we don't raid on Tuesday, I'm starting to get like anxious on Tuesday and Wednesday because there's so many things I want out of AQ40. I know most of you guys raid on Tuesdays. So it's like reset comes around and everyone...
Never mind, we still got them. Pick them
Oh
up.
no.
You just spells, Kier.
I think we got 2 packs.
Keep those poison cleansings going, guys.
Oh fuck, I hit the wrong button.
Nice job.
We got 2 packs there and we didn't die. Cormac has entered the building. We have our 40 for tonight.
Try to get one if you can, Matt.
Are we 8?
Going into Princess with 40 people. We got our Warlock tank boys ready
That
for
was really
Twin
cool,
Emps.
guys. Nice job.
Unfortunately, no one scouted the
I've never
trash
seen us
pack
and Ace
this
in
week.
the same room at the same time, so I'm saying.
So we might have some really, really brutal trash packs here after Twin Emps.
Yeah, let me know.
Lost Dark Storm to a coin flip
ready
yesterday.
whenever.
Just me and one other buddy. Oof. Feels bad. I get them soon. I mean, that's the thing that's good is that
That might just be you, Corey.
like all of the loot off of Cthulhu is good. So it's like after you know your buddies get the stuff. If you end up being unlucky, is this a red one?
Can I get some
That's
elaboration
blue one.
here? Coming from a man living in Germany.
Silly Birch with the follow. Hey, thank you, welcome.
It's just Obek. It's just you.
What does Wooey mean? Wooey stands for what's up with it. What's up with it? It's an acronym. Whoa. Discord just stopped.
You don't want any part of
Oh,
that.
just
chunk.
kidding.
Go ahead, Matt.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Grab
Kev,
whatever
but
you can.
Wooey's an acronym. What's up with
You're
it?
fine from them.
That's why I was like, what's up with it? What's up with it, guys?
I'm just saying
Very
everything.
afraid of getting 2 packs. Look, we can
Rolled 24, he rolled 64. Oof.
Let's grab this one quick.
Yeah. Can we shoot it?
Or this one.
I feel like I should wait back here.
Awesome. They're coming.
Greatest spell for
This is the thing. Everyone's. I could have squeezed out one more Moonfire there with Telep up,
Alright,
but I don't
get
think it
your
would have been
Lino up.
actually
Matt,
better
get ready to pull the
DPS.
next one. Get it as soon as you get a chance.
Watching The Last Airbender. I don't think I've actually ever seen that.
Here they come.
Okay.
Chunk Jr. I told this story last raid, but I'll tell you guys again because I think some of you guys probably weren't here. Is our hunter that's doing the pulls with his pet. He had his pet, you know, when we first started clearing AQ was Chunk the wolf, and it died so many times from these trash packs that it got like unhappy and it abandoned
Matt, get
him.
ready to pull the next group as soon as you can.
And it's like one of those ones that was like, it's like level 52 and you have to get it from like lower Blackrock or whatever. And so it's like a pain to go back and get it and like re-level it up.
His pet out. Can I have
And
another
so,
photo grab
it's
it real
so
quick?
that's why we had Chunk before and now we have Chunk Jr.
Okay.
All from progression and the pet just constantly being dead and he just like, he didn't keep getting the
Chunk
happiness of
Jr.'s
it. Just
happiness.
kept, dying. It's pretty funny.
Oh, he's very obedient.
What's up, Cosno? It's good to see everyone's back in the chat, man.
Like the rest of us.
The boys are back in town.
With booze. Amen.
Cthulhu drop double gauntlets for us after 2 weeks. Oh, it can drop like wait, two of the
I think this is either the last one or second to last.
like two of these. It can drop two of the same item. Oh, big plasmas in the chat too, man. We got everyone's here.
Fantasy, or on Sumo at all?
I've not seen sumo on the. I want to.
You know.
Oh, why is it running so far away?
Yeah, there's a place near us that would do fantasy sumo, and we would play all the time. It was fucking fantastic.
It was really fun.
I'll dig. I'll look.
Wait, nuclear. It can. It can, dude, it's funny. It's funny you guys pick up on the music because I would not know any of these.
I like fantasy stuff.
But every single time I'm playing one of these soundtracks, someone comes in and just calls it out right away.
Work to keep updating everything for me. If it's not a sport, I'm like super into. But like fantasy sumo is like every 2 months, and it lasts for like.
I started full-time college and part-time work. I can't really afford to be up till 3 a.m. I feel that.
All right, this is what I'm cheering for in this tournament.
Don't start ranking in PvP then.
Yeah, we got 2 coppers. It looks like.
Oh, no plate
Everyone
and
move
cloth?
up.
Oh,
Go
okay,
ahead
that
and
makes sense.
pre-pot your nature
You got me
protection.
real
You
excited. I'm like,
already.
if both of the, if you can get 2 pairs of those gloves from one clear,
Anyone betting on the auto side?
I'm gonna go ahead and pre-pot a nature potion
What was
again.
that?
That's a risky.
We've had that nature potion for a very long time.
I bet Tanya wins.
I honestly, a big AQ tip, guys. These little cheap nature protection potions,
It's just the way.
they cost like 50 silver, and there's no reason you can't have them. Just they're so, even if you just use the little cheap ones, don't use the expensive ones. You can just pre-pot them and keep them up the entire raid, and it's a really good like way of just having buff security.
Yes. Go ahead and pre-pot, and then you're gonna want to use a stone shield potion here. During the fight, you can dual wield in the start, but before the enrage, before 30%, you're gonna want to switch to a shield.
I wish so I'd have them. Yeah.
No one else should be that close on threat, so it shouldn't be an issue.
But yeah, the ranking in PvP is definitely very time intensive. I'm really enjoying it actually more than I thought I was.
It's worth us just waiting for it. Right?
I still have a long ways to go, but that's definitely something if you're tight on time, I don't suggest trying to pursue.
not ready.
Because it's one of those things, even if you're doing very, very well and you're with a good group, it still takes a lot of hours. If you're on a more dead server, it's a lot easier to get. Like a lot easier to get.
Closer range, so everyone stay outside.
But
of
if
the
you're on
hunters.
a populated server, it's really rough.
Zub, you
I was saying earlier, Heartseeker, the server Heart, so I'm on Herod, right? Heartseeker, their weekly cap for bracket 1 which for those of you guys that don't know, it's basically just what honor you're trying to get to is half of what ours is. So they can literally PvP for half as long over the course of a week as I PvP, and we're still going to progress the same amount and are like rank 11, rank 12, rank 13. So it's very contingent on which server you're on. It kind of works both ways because if you get Warlord on a server like Herod or Faralina or Bigglesworth, like these like very popular servers, it definitely has more of like a badge of honor kind of along with it because the servers are so big. But I definitely don't recommend it if you're tight on time.
What percent is it, you said?
You have to do it, make sure before 30, but like once you get a decent
Huron's
threat
about to
rate,
get
you can just
smacked.
switch over, it doesn't really matter.
So smacked. About to starfire my tits off. I'm ready. Should we just RP walk?
Yeah, exactly.
Last week I
Alright,
remember
guys,
someone
let's,
just walked in and pulled this.
Let's go ahead.
Do you think you're gonna
Got
go?
everyone up here. Remember guys, the Wyvern Sting, the sleep poison, you do not dispel it unless it's on Jiraiya. You do not dispel it unless it's on Jiraiya.
I probably could mount up on this fight. I feel like I just like having the that extra little bit of time though, because I feel like I'm always a little worried if I get a crit in the opener that I'm gonna rip aggro. If they get like the tanks get a string of parries or misses. Man, I feel like this Ani buff has just been completely useless so far tonight. Extra 10% crit my ass. Look at that. I haven't crit a single time yet.
Behind the hunters, they have circle, star, and diamond on their heads.
God damn it, dude. It's just moving everywhere.
Solo back up.
Go a little closer.
Wow.
Right, you can throw in your shield now. It was just the crit.
Only had one person die? Ooh. Big crits at the end. That still was a crap fight for us though. 352 DPS. We've gotten these healing gloves I think like 3 weeks in a row now. So the main thing I was saying this earlier and then I got ADD sidetracked. What I'm trying to get loot wise tonight, my big priorities is honestly getting the rest of my tier 2.5. I think
moving in there right away.
I think I'm next in line for the helm. I could be wrong. There might be one more rogue that still needs it. But I think I'm next in line for the helm, and I don't think our hunters want it. So I would probably pass it to a rogue if they're going to make it right away because of how good it is. And then I need one more of the bindings for my boots.
No, Liam might need two.
And then I need the chest off of Cthulhu. So those are the 3 pieces of 2 tier 0.5. That's like my main pieces I want to go for. I think I'm probably only going to be able to get one piece tonight
split up
though.
into the 2 groups here real quick. Star and circle. Melee is on star. Range is on circle.
Gloves of Hebrew don't fall for us. Yeah, I did get really lucky with Gloves of Hebrew dropping our first week through here, honestly. That was a really big come up because of just the way Bug Trio works. I did 559 DPS on Huhuro last night. Jesus, man.
Star, all ranged on circle. Let's go ahead and pull this.
559 DPS is solid. Were you flasked or is that without a flask?
Oh, okay. Glar might die.
Glar's like a pet.
That's true.
If you think about it enough.
Fire Arcane Reflect. Thunderclap.
Dub, get out. Heal 4, get out.
Is it let me fairy fire?
Sarid, get out.
Oh, it did. It just resisted that one time.
Make sure we're fearing the ads, guys. Unsound, get out.
Warstone.
Dat, get out. Uo, get out. Everyone out, everyone out, everyone out.
Run! Some OP PvP maneuvers right here. Bear stun. That's right.
Right, finish off the dads.
Boom. See that PvP right there, man? Oh, Plasma. I was thinking about this. Actually, when I hopped in your stream a little bit, whenever that was yesterday, and you're talking about having a hard time shifting into bear form,
Did it look cool?
and I talked about it in the end of this last video that I just posted today. I have a macro that I use that for me is my bear form feral charge. But if you're not spec'd into feral charge, you can make it bear form and bash. And basically like just start getting in the habit of only using that button, thinking of it as like a stun that takes 2 global cooldowns. And using that, like just having that one keybind and not worrying about like all the other abilities and stuff in bear form, but just the fact that that you have one keybind. I need to post the macro in the description of that video now that I'm thinking about that. I forgot to do that. Flasked? Oh, you were flasked? Come on, Nuclear.
I can see why you married her.
Machine Gun Wrath, I know, man. It actually feels pretty fun casting Wrath in Raid. Pew, 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 pew. Got 99 on Osirian today. Got back-to-back nature vulnerabilities. Died on the second.
Yep, we're ready, Matt. Go ahead. Let's stack a little tighter, guys, just to be safe. But we should be ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at utilizing bear in my toolkit. That's honestly like a really, really big helpful tip. Like, so what I had a hard time doing is if you have it where you have if you have it where you don't have that macro.
Crash. Everyone in. Cast it.
I literally was opening up my bags to health pot. Oh.
Sorry, Zoomers, Wiggles, Trulone should be out.
I was hoping we were going to be able to keep buffs until twin amps.
Remember, you don't need to go too far.
I mean,
I got it.
My bad. Wrong button.
all good, dude.
So the keybind for my healing potion, when I go into raid, I actually sub out healing potion for my demonic rune. So I have one bind that I use both of those for. I actually don't even know if I have healing potions on me. I have one. I don't have room for all this stuff, so it's like I don't keep this bound separately. This is usually in PvP. I had never used runes, right? So I just PvP, my health potion is my same bind as my runes and raids. Because usually I'm like, if you rip aggro, you're not using health potion, you're using a lip, or I'm using mana. So like the times I use health potions and raids is so few and far between.
Was I lagging, or did you spend like the first 10 seconds
that feels bad though,
and then you did 2 in like 3 seconds?
Yeah, that is true.
No, that twice before he got to us, so we didn't actually like see it, but I saw the animation on his hands.
I mean, like, while he was engaged with the tanks, though, he didn't do it for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That feels bad.
It kind of felt like that.
I mean, our buffs were going to be off pretty soon.
Felt like delayed.
I had like another, I think, 40 minutes or so. We're going to basically only get twin emps with ZG and Ani. We're not critting anyway.
Alright guys, let's split up into the groups. Let's get ready. Let's top everybody off. As soon as our healers have mana.
I know, I actually usually do. I have like a little bar off to my side that you guys can't see, but I don't know the last time I popped a healing potion in raid. I don't even remember when that would be.
Alright, Obek moved like way back, so he shouldn't die here.
He dies.
Ray, come stack over with us. Meteor.
Shadowbolt.
Crash Shadow.
Nexus Frost Reflects.
Crash.
Move in.
Everyone in.
Oh, I unbound my click this spell book.
Get some fears out. Fears. Thank you.
Heights. Oh.
I'm pretty sure I unbound my trank.
Healers, keep everyone topped just in case he explodes. Never mind. He's in rage. We're good. Alright, finish off these ads.
All the healers hate me for saying that. Well, I mean, I use potions a lot, but I don't necessarily use healing potions. Like usually I'm using limited invulnerability is the main one. If I get aggro, right, rather than trying to heal the damage you take, you just use it to prevent the threat.
Once you get mana, let's move up as well.
What was there something I was about to look at? Oh, my let me find my trank, put that back on my
Like, did you do
bars.
that just so I couldn't say hi back?
There it is. All the behind the scenes you guys don't see is my ugly bars hidden
was anybody
everywhere.
in that AQ20 where that crossbow dropped?
Yeah, I was.
The rogue that won the crossbow is. I went to an MC with him on my warrior, and he got so geared.
Let's be a little further back, I think.
That's a dope story, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys, let's stack tighter here. Get ready for this pull.
Austin, let's back up a little bit more. Oh boy.
Caster group, Casper
Chunk
group, back
Jr.
up on
Chunk
the
Jr. Get
circle.
away. Chunk Jr. Get away.
Fire Arcane Reflect.
Don't bring Chunk Jr. into the raid.
Brian's got it.
Sabbath, Sherlino, Rancid, Ridge should all be out of the raid. Rasok, get out. Dat, get out. Kojin, out. Alright, stay away from plague people still. Finish off these ads.
All right, drink.
Okay guys, let's group up. Get ready for this pull. We'll move up here. Star, let's stay here.
Pre-pot another nature protection potion.
Alright, let's go ahead and pull this. Caster group up tighter.
Yeah, I do have another Zanza as well. I'm just waiting to use it.
Yeah, get in.
Crash, everyone in.
Shit, my potion thing's on cooldown because I just used the other potion. That was almost bad. We should. I think I'm gonna do a video. I just thought this right now. I'm gonna do a PvP video where literally all I do is only cast Wrath, and just kill people with Wrath only. We can either call it Wrath Attack or we can call it Return of the Wrath. And then the whole music will just be Return of the Mac playing in the background the whole time. Okay. Hybrid mode activate. So in a perfect world for my heal set, I'd have my full tier 2 rather than having a bunch of random off pieces, but I want to get my Druid enchant on both the helm and the legs if I can. The Druid enchant is just so strong, but I'm prioritizing it on my tier 2.5, so until I get like extra idols, my tier 2 gear is lesser priority. I'm left. Okay, so I'm over here on Crore and Sabbath.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, awesome. Can one of the officers help me out with assigning tanks? Promote to tanks.
Oh yeah, sorry. Can I?
Why do you still need to heal on Twin Emps? So it's not really like I need to heal. The thing is that Twin Emps is not a race fight, right? It's there's no enrage. It's you could literally just keep doing the fight for 30 minutes and kill it. So if I go heals on this, we have like a much higher chance of not wiping on this fight, even if it takes us 30 seconds longer because I'm healing instead of DPSing, which I don't think it would be that big a difference either way. But if that were the case, it's still like extra security that one of the tanks doesn't die, because if one of the tanks dies, then it's pretty problematic. And having extra healers on this is just really huge, just to ensure no one dies. As long as the warlocks and the warriors don't die, and the tank transitions are clean, that's really the most important thing, to actually just one-shot this fight, right? So we're all about like trying to make sure the run's going smooth and not having any issues. But no chicken parses, I know. We'll get them soon, though. We'll get them soon. I would way rather clear this all in one night than worry about my parses at all. You know what I mean? Like, the more we can get full clears, and the quicker we can get full clears, is the more access to loot everyone has. So that's kind of really my main priority. Like I've told you guys before, like the main thing I really enjoy in this game is PvP, and I have fun with the raids, don't get me wrong, but that's kind of my mentality, is more wanting to get gear so that the other content I'm doing the other 95% of the time,
if your buffs are almost up,
I'm able to
make
get
sure you take them
access to
off.
that gear, you know?
Let's finish up buffs here real quick, and let's get ready for this pull.
Actually 15 minutes because they enrage. Well, it won't be that long, but you get my point. This is more of just a coordination and kind of everyone just doing their fight more than it is like a DPS race. I also lost my world buffs too, so I'm that's why I didn't pop my other arcane elixir here.
Make sure we focus in here, guys.
Rathata. Yeah, no cleave, no cleave, no cleave, no cleave, no cleave. Do not cleave.
Take all of it off your bars, and make sure if you have weapons that proc and chained other things to switch those off as well.
No blade flurry.
Alright, we're missing one spirit buff, and then we should be good to go. I'm gonna do a quick ready check to make sure everyone's good.
Bag.
I am gonna put my full mana potion on my bars in case. Actually, I'll do this.
We're good on healing assignments, right?
Yeah, we got it figured out.
Okay. Hungry Chungus, you guys get it?
So I got Crore on this side.
Versus boss duty for mages.
For mages, let's have Rid, Rancid.
I think Sabbath's over
Reno on
here.
Boss.
Yeah, he is.
Wummy and Flurry, and you
Should
guys
we
are fine
should we
with
do
it.
Spirit of Zanza here? I'm gonna go ahead and pop
You
it
guys
there
are
actually.
fine if the big ads are all dead. To DPS the
Spirit of
boss.
Zanza is more noticeable if
Make
I'm
sure you're switching
healing,
off.
honestly, than if I'm DPSing, just because that extra spirit stacking on top of all my heal gear is kind of noticeable. Not to mention if I innervate
looks like
myself,
we're good
it's
to go.
really
Everyone's
noticeable
ready.
too.
Crow Jiraiya, go ahead when you're ready.
So here I use rank 3 healing touch, basically doing everything I can to ensure that there's some amount of healing landing in between shadow bolts. Oh shit. Of course, I didn't think he's gonna be way up there.
No DPS.
I can also throw on the rejuve now that I have the full tier 2. Having a rejuve on each tank is actually pretty helpful because the warlock tanks obviously take a good amount of damage, and the warrior tanks when they get that, what's it called, the puncture armor, I think is what it's called. But both of those, if you're you're like peppering them basically with rank 3 healing touch happening really fast, and then you have the full tier 2 set bonus with the rejuves ticking, is just you have a lot of little heals hitting them in those windows, so the chance of them dropping is pretty low. They have to basically have no other heals from any other healers for a very big window. The other thing is when he gets that punctured, I don't know if it's called punctured armor, but that's what it looks like. That's the icon I see. The priest can shield during that as well to help mitigate that damage. Damn.
Blizzard left side, careful range.
Am I out of it?
Mages move.
A little sketchy. A little sketchy.
TP.
Puncture armor. Nice. Got 2 little heals off there.
Range move.
So it's helpful. You see here I have the caster boss targeted because it's pretty helpful to see if like exactly what happens right there. He'll sometimes be casting the first shadow bolt or 2 on the warrior instead of the warlock. And it's really helpful to be able to see that. So I can watch his target a target in that transition to make sure that if he does start casting it on the warrior, I can basically pre-cast it. You know what I mean? Rather than like healing on the warlock if the shadow bolt's actually going to the warrior. And since the warriors don't have any shadow resist really on this fight, it hits them really hard. So if your warrior somehow gets, 2 or 3 shadow bolts, it can be very, very devastating.
Range move.
Healers right side.
It also will let you be able to see the transitions easier because he'll light up like he's back in range of you. I have my innervate. I'm actually going to wait because if I use it right now, I'm going to over innervate myself because of how much spirit I have with Zanza too. I'll generate more mana than I am down right now. So I'll have my potion cooldown back up here in 20 seconds where if I need to, I can use a major mana potion. I don't think I'll need that. I think I'll be fine with just innervate, but I'm going to save that till the end because I'm not going to get another second potion cooldown in, I don't think. But I mean, if you can kind of tell based on when my heals are going off.
Guys. Nice job so far.
Range move.
Yeah, let me.
Like the kind of the effective healing and like what moments my heals are actually kind of helping bridge the gap. I'm gonna go ahead and innervate here.
TP.
You got that puncture armor stuff right as he transitioned. The extra stamina from him might be the difference in losing or keeping buffs. Yeah, Spirit of Zanza's stamina is
Range go.
huge. Very, very, very big. I try to always have Spirit of Zanza if I have world buffs for exactly that reason. It's just such a huge amount of buff security. And it's so cheap now. Like, for us, the Bijus, I'm pretty sure, like, 30 silver or something. They're very, very inexpensive. Unbalancing strike.
Careful on your executes, guys.
Got it. Unbalancing strike. Unbalancing strike.
If you get aggro, pull him.
Okay, it's back on
Range
Sabbath.
move.
Watch your threat here, guys.
No move.
TP.
Proximity aggro around 3k. After Warlock gets 4k, they get aggro. Yeah. It's usually our Warlock's actually pretty good about it. Most of the time the transition happens smooth. It's just a matter of if they get some resists and it gets kind of just unlucky, you know? I remember last time, I think we had one time where Sabbath got 2 or 3 Shadow Bolts.
TP.
And it was a lot. It was a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and regrowth him as well, because we'll kill him here in this.
Nice shot, guys.
A lot of scorpions in the middle.
Only had 3 deaths.
Kill him off. Kill him off.
Dude, we keep getting that crappy belt.
Oh, so close. I couldn't get enough rage.
This isn't Moonkin? I know, man. I know.
I had 9 seconds left.
For this fight, we've
My
been
key just came
healing
back
it.
up.
Oh, armament.
Oh, it happened.
Oh shit!
Pull it off right.
Oh, wow. These are really, really good bracers, too.
Everybody stay calm.
Everybody panic.
That was really, really good though on the switches. Nice job focusing in. The only thing is on that fight as tanks, we have to focus on a lot of our defensive, so we can't build threat a lot early. So just be very careful during execute.
Oh, so this
Other
is
than that, that was,
big
like, almost
because
perfect, guys. Nice job.
Yeah, like, and this is, I call it, like,
Pugio. And then Regalia is the heal staff. Pretty sure all of our healers are going to want that before I can get that feral weapon. My twins dropped offhands in the caster neck. Jeez, man. The perfect loot. We would have killed twins yesterday without any deaths if I didn't sacrifice myself for proximity aggro for better the loot. You got the offhand. The feral weapon, yeah, the
That sucks.
this.
Okay,
Blessed Karaji Warhammer.
I'm gonna start doing.
This is a very, very, very good
some
feral weapon.
Loot here. I'll look at that.
No, I wouldn't get the I don't think I'd get either of these.
Pay attention.
This I don't think is really an upgrade. I think it's kind of like a side grade from Locomir.
Thanks for coming, Cormac.
Oh no, I'm not leaving. I'm just getting shards.
Oh, okay.
See you later. Bye forever.
If Warlocks drop raid group, they can get shards off the scarabs, but you can't if you're in the raid group.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
That's wild.
Thanks for coming,
Some
Cormac.
Next level strats.
Thanks, Cormac.
Yeah, thanks, Cormac.
Look at the int.
Thanks, Cormac.
33 intellect. I mean, but I think I did the damage comparison on this, and if you have the offhand like off of here, I think it's technically still less overall DPS stats.
First item, armaments, dagger rogues.
And I really prioritize. Wow,
The
dude.
99.
Nice, congrats, dude.
And a 1. Another 1.
Oh no, Kojin.
I came in with that 1 though.
Oh, Decays, you also got a 1? Oh, jeez.
I really wanted that armament, but I guess the game said no.
Dude, Quan with the big 99.
Alright guys, let's get ready for these pulls here. Matt, we're just gonna have you pull the ones that are alone, that come up close where you can grab them. For tank assignments, the big guy in the middle, I'm gonna have, so, me, Jiraiya, Hungry, Glar, Quan, and Kojin.
Slightly behind low conceptor, yeah. That was my thoughts. The thing is even if it was a side grade or even a really minor upgrade, there's a lot of people in our raid that haven't gotten like a good healing weapon or nothing like this good, right? Or some of our casters that haven't gotten a good weapon, so I would feel bad taking it.
Oh, it's coming in right here. Yep, okay, so let's have Glar on square. We're gonna have the 2 Slayers, Skull and X. That's gonna be picked up by Hungry and Kojin.
Oh fuck, I grabbed Skull.
Oh, never mind. There's 2 Mind Slayers. I
2
lied.
scarabs down.
Polish early enough. Or CS me, whatever.
Spam Poly, he's got dots on him.
Let's kill Star first. It's further out of the raid. Star first. I don't want to. Yeah, Star first.
Depends on your gear, I guess. If you have tier, then the hit is not a problem.
Kill Star. Remember melee. Start getting.
We get 2 upgrade options. Well, so the thing is for me in like PvP, for example, I definitely prioritize value in one hand offhand because of being able to use the other offhands to have just that flexibility.
Get away from triangle.
So back to my point of like wanting loot for, you know, PvP or open world content, I have a little bit of a higher priority, even if they were the exact same stats. Jesus. I would rather have a one-hand and an offhand just for that flexibility. Having a staff looks cooler. So if you're going for transmog points, the staff is definitely the way to go. But yeah, there's a bunch of our casters in our raid. Like I don't know how it would work for like warlocks or mages, but I'm assuming it's way better than like mage blade and any offhand that you can get. I mean,
okay, so sorry.
I've gotten lucky and I have access to being able to use Locomir, which is the only like one-handed mace that's at that high damage. So the mages and the warlocks don't have access to it. So a lot of our mages and warlocks don't have that good a weapon, you know what I mean?
On Star and Hungry on
End of Dreams is what I'm going for sure. That's my dream weapon for my balanced feral hybrid.
Let's have you on Star actually, and just stay behind me. Quan, once your goes down, you're gonna start building up threat on Triangle.
Mace of Unending Life looks really cool.
Alright, we're gonna do the regalia here. Casters, resto druids, resto shamans.
What is this?
Say triangle, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, this is for the weapon. I didn't realize this dropped earlier.
And Kojin, I think I said on my target, but then said Star. I think that's Jiraiya's target. Yep, go ahead and pull.
Those are the items from that.
Holy shit. Our Resto Shaman just rolled on that. That's actually really good Resto Shaman PvE staff. Jesus.
Spell Glar, please.
Why do we keep getting all these little scorpions? I guess they just pull with the group. I help kill these little guys. Help kill these little buggers. Literally little buggers.
Glar's down.
Is that where? Is that?
Yeah, I'm
Is that where that came from?
Yep, I'm coming over to square right now. Oh, Dry's got it. Never mind.
Little buggers.
Mind control and Sabbath. I need a tank to try to pick up triangle if they can.
I'm on it.
I actually have the mace. Is the Mace of Unending Life is the Druid quest one, right? I actually have that for my Feral set. So tonight, I think.
Mind control and Sabbath.
We'll see. Might be tonight, might be later this weekend. My plan is to actually, I'm going to respec Heart of the Wild NS because it's Warsong weekend. So I need to respec to some alternative spec if I'm going to be running flags at all. And I tried the Swiftmen spec out. I haven't played Heart of the Wild NS since I first started leveling this character. Like that was the spec I played when I first hit 60. So I'm actually really eager to try it with really good gear. It'll still really work well with my tier 2.5 and the PvP gear I have, and I have good offset pieces for it. So I have actually really solid gear. My balance gear is a little bit better, but I'll have really good gear. Really good gear for it. So I'm pretty excited to try it out. I'm going to see if I have time. I'm going to try and stream some, I think, this weekend as well. But that's kind of the plan. I think I'm going to try and mess with that. I got that staff, or sorry, that mace.
Congrats, I'm Ray on the regalia.
Thank you.
This is huge. This is absolutely insane. $15 MP5. It's great that this has MP5 on it instead of Spirit because it lets it be, a viable option for Resto Shamans too. So if it was just straight up Spirit, it would be like, because that's a lot of stats. If it was like 35 Spirit or something, it definitely would be Priest Prio or Druid Prio. My goal is to sit on 13% hit. That would be amazing. That is also my goal, if I can ever get there. Whoa. Wait, did it just let everyone try to accept this quest?
Yeah, what should I do? What the fuck is going on?
Hey, sorry guys. For me,
You can pick the quest up at any time from those quest givers. It doesn't matter.
I decline.
Alright, guys. So let's get ready for this next poll. If one of the tanks, if you get feared right away, okay, it's coming back. If you get feared right away, call it out.
I think I'm at 9% hit. Yeah, I'm at 9. I don't have tier, right? So if I had tier, I'd have 11.
This is a beautiful pack.
It really is.
All right, we'll be on scarab duty since it seems like no one wants to actually kill the little scarabs.
Yo, it's up to you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Why do you get silenced? Healers, I'm trying to help you. Why can't I cast anything? What the hell's going on? Am I about to get cleaved?
Someone, do we have someone like Eagle Eye the packs before red?
We did not.
Okay.
No, I looked. All my instances were fucking garbage.
Damn, dude.
If you guys wanted one with like 26 Mind Slayers, I could have hit you up.
Hard mode.
Alright, this next one's a 4 Mind Slayer pack, so let's get ready for that, guys.
Speak of the devil.
If I manage to get Ring of Force Concentration, I'll be back at 13. What piece am I missing that you guys have? Tier? You guys all have tier? Is that why? But it's still one other piece that I'm missing. You guys have like your neck?
You can have square. I'll DPS.
11's really good without tier. I'm at 9 though. I'm like 2% lower.
For an hour anyways.
Oh, you guys have it on your gloves. That's why.
Just pop
You guys have the 1% on your gloves. So that would put me at 10. And if I had tier, I'd have 12. Because I have the 2% here. We have Bloodvine. So like outside of running Angelisa's Grasp, which I'm not going to do, and having like a hit neck, which I'm obviously not going to do. I already have that. So I basically, in a perfect world, I'd be at 10, right? Because I'm going to get the gloves off Cthulhu and tier eventually. And eventually we're going to get rid of Hexer's cover. Eventually. I feel like I've really fallen behind. I feel like anytime like anyone's posting screenshots and stuff, it's just kind of like a given that everyone's got Mish at this point. Except me, I'm wearing this stupid little tiki mask. This is going to be this is a brutal pull here.
I got hungry.
I'm gonna burn one down as quick as we can.
Lots of scorpions, guys.
Alright, tanks. When yours goes down, help build thread on another.
What?
I'm hungry.
Quan.
I got Quan.
This one hungry?
What was that, dude? I got literally knocked in the air into the range to then get hit with the mana burn.
Large mind plate.
Poly Sabbath, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna run away.
Get X out if you can.
Dispel Sabbath if you can.
Nice. That's the good old little fade away. Oh,
Poly Rasok.
I got Liam.
wait, bring him over to me.
Did someone just fireball you?
The nerve.
1, 2, fade away.
I got Druid.
I have no more mana either. We're actually pretty good this pack.
It's just my taunt.
Alright, get out from triangle. Finish it off from range. Nice job.
We only had 3 people die in that
on
pack. That's
square.
actually was a really bad combination of crap that we just got right there too. Blood tinged, yeah. Oh, the headpiece from Ubers, yeah, I know. I honestly don't really want to waste my time doing that because I feel like as soon as I'm going to get to do that, I'm going to get Mish. And I feel like that's going to be a hard item to get. Like,
Whoa.
I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying for that. So I feel like for me to go into a group and get all the way there.
I'll grab it and trade it to
Captain Crunch with the big sub, dude. Why is my feed literally doesn't work half the time? Thank you for the sub, though, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Unsound.
That's all I got is a notification. I don't know.
Remember, guys,
anything
those
else
idols,
than that.
If you need them, once you have the pieces, you just send a in-game mail to WS Bank. That is one of the guild's bank alts. We will provide the idols as long as we have them. The only ones that we are really low on are the suns. We are completely out. We have a backlog for those.
Tons of doubters though.
Using Mace of Unending Life until I get Locomere. Honestly, Mace of Unending Life is not that bad, and it's very easy to get.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
I'm glad that they have all those catch-up mechanics in because I don't know if you guys remember, prior to Locomere,
All right, let's go ahead
I
and move
had
up then.
Time Worn Mace with 30 spell power enchanted on it. I never got Aura Stone Hammer. I never got Staff of Dominance.
Here, start killing the
So I went
scarabs all
having
around,
from
and
having
let them
literally
hop on
the
healers.
worst weapon I possibly could have had that had literally 0 spell power and 0 intellect on it. But it made me a really armor heavy OP chicken boy.
Execution
To then having Locomere. So it's like this absolutely insane upgrade for me.
Pretty good DPS. I think the second.
Take this shit off my head.
The other guy.
Are those not like bis for you guys? Why is no one rolling on those?
They're a second bis, but I think there might be items down on the line that some people are thinking of.
They're 1% for rogues, but it's really tiny.
I personally wouldn't have gone for that if I didn't already have
fighters
luck.
are
Yeah,
Guys, we got a group coming.
I got it in one run. Yeah, so I have the mace and I have the ring, and I'm gonna get the cloak this next reset. So I'll have the 3-piece for
Make sure we kill the
PvPing.
scorpions first, guys. Scorpions first. The unmarked is a star. Sorry, I couldn't mark it in time.
I got it, but I'm feared. There's still a
Be right back 1 second, real quick, guys.
it's just hiding in the corner.
Silenced. I can't taunt triangle back yet. Here we go. All right, let's res the dead here real quick.
Yeah, if there's any rogues that want to roll main spec on those bracers, go right ahead.
Yeah, if no one's rolling from those prio that we had decided earlier, you guys can go ahead and roll.
Nice.
This one's for Mind Slayers.
Okay, I want to pre-mark them then, so you can get ready. We're gonna bring them back to the corner.
It's not worth the +1 roll. Feels like.
Alright.
Alright, double.
Go ahead when you can, Matt.
Rats.
Alright, Mind Slayers looks like are about to come back. Or are you waiting, Matt?
He didn't. Did he roll something off? Oh no, he did. Oh no, he didn't.
They're gonna be coming shortly though.
Just the bracers. I thought I missed a roll on the on my helm. I really want the helm, honestly, more than the chest piece, just because I don't like looking at this stupid. I always have my helm hidden.
All right, tanks. When yours
And I
goes
really like
down,
the tier
make sure you're
2.5
building threat
helm.
on another. Even DPS warriors. Just
The reason
build
why I
some
don't go
threat so it
for
goes on you and
Regalia
not
is a
running
DKP
across.
guild. It's worth more than 2 months of DKP. I can see that because it's
Triple
really
blind
good for
flare.
other.
Should we
Poly
LOS
Sabbath?
guys?
Poly Sabbath?
Yes, you can LOS it. Or you can LOS the fear. I don't know about
Did I just
the
cancel my Starfire? I did.
Poly Sabbath?
Feels bad.
You hungry?
Thank you.
You can't LOS the that way.
Well, you can LS it before it starts.
Repel,
It's a channel, so it keeps going.
Oh, that was dumb of me.
We got some of these scarabs. Careful, make sure we're cleaving these down. Don't let them get all on the healers, guys.
Poly abandoned.
Poly Sabbath.
AoE abandoned. Down. No.
Fade away.
Okay, did you want the scarabs off you or not?
No, they weren't on me. It wasn't my problem.
Poly Sabbath.
I'm expecting to get locum here fairly cheap. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't really know how different loot would be for me personally with... I'm going to go ahead and innervate here. If we had DKP, I would think that I would be really high on the DKP list because of not having any tier gear, basically, right?
I assume too.
Go back. Bring star and
Franco's about to die. Ranged, finish it off.
And
Nice job.
But I think I would have. I'd probably be highest on DKP or really close to it. Strava actually would be ahead of me because he doesn't get hardly any loot, and he always is at raid.
We'll be back in like 8
But I feel like
seconds.
DKP works a lot in your favor if you're off meta class because you don't have the tier gear to roll on in like the previous raid tiers, you know. Just down ranking rank 1 here.
Alright, let's res the dead.
Alright, we got scaled Sand River legs.
Something I realized with the mind flayers and Cthulhu with the small is we can shift it off. Oh, because it has a slow mechanic. So if you shift, it works like a Shadow Priest mind flay. So if it's targeting you, you can shift, and since it negates the snare, it basically cancels the ability. Is that what you're saying? So I can power shift my Moonkin form macro. They untarget you immediately. Wow, that's a really big tip. Thank you for that. I'll definitely try that this time.
I have the Conquerors, it's just not worth rolling.
That's huge, especially because I have my like power shift macro, so I can shift Moonkin form just by using a global. I don't have to do anything weird to try and pull that off.
Good for enhance gems, though.
Looks like just Nickus then. Grats Nickus.
Press Nickus.
Grats Nickus.
Were we able to get a res
let's
up
not
on
get
raid
ahead of
yet?
ourselves.
Oh wow, these are actually really good. Those are big, dude. Got some good loot tonight.
Alright, once you guys get up here, we're going to pull a little further back. Let's have our group back up here a little bit. Basically on that scarab, that star. Back up, everyone back up, everyone back up. I'm going to be tanking the warder up further up there. We're going to bring Skull and X further down. Dryad takes Skull, Hungry take X. Remember, we're mana burning both of these like crazy.
Same with the poison from the bugs on Fangchris. The poison the wasp put on you slows you. I can see that, so you dispel it, and since it negates the snare, that makes sense. Since it negates the snare, it dispels it. Yeah, I like doing that trick a lot on Shadow Priests. Like if they're casting, you can like if they're channeling Mind Flay, you can basically shift in or out of anything, and it'll cancel their cast.
Alright, they're coming.
Damn, dude, that mana burn's so rough. Literally completely out of mana.
Boomers is the new Glar, by the way.
Idol of the
It's always
Sun.
been the new Glar.
Same with the old Glar.
There's a big Idol of the Sun from that chest right there.
Let's go.
Usually.
I really want to see actual trash drops from these mobs. Like you care less about the red mount. Yeah, the red mount's cool, but it's definitely it's the fact that it's specific to being able to use inside AQ is not that cool. We haven't seen like, I think we've seen one of. I saw the mace in a trash run that I did. Did we see? Have we seen anything else? We haven't seen this, I don't think, at all. Or we might have seen one and went to the warlocks for their shadow set. This is pretty cool though. I think this is a cool like offhand mace.
Filling some big shoes.
I think that meteor trinket's kind of crap
So proud.
because it splits the damage, right? So like, if there's 2 targets, then it does like 150 and 150, which is not very exciting.
Yeah, I'm still faithful, so it's a good roll.
Good.
We're OP cat DPSing now.
Sorry, boys. It was mine from the start.
Alright, Veclor's Diadem, Rogue Hunter Boomkin.
Oh, that's us, dude. Rolled a 26. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna get it?
Alright guys, let's move up here. Get ready for this.
What does that mean? Oh, they want the trinket? Nope, too late. Apparently it's best to have 2 of the hammers. Oh, I could see that for like rogues and fury warriors. Rogues already have the mace talent though, right? Doesn't it give them 5 mace skill already?
Alright, Matt, as soon as they get close, go ahead and grab them. Make sure we don't grab this one on the right, so we might actually want to wait a second.
Circle it, Tank, Warlock, Mate, Shadow Priest. That's Coach.
Guys, that's our helm.
Good
Let's
one.
go.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull this.
And I have the enchant sitting in the bank. I've got the idols sitting in the bank. We're ready to go. That's huge. That was a big pickup for what I wanted tonight. We got lucky. We only got 2 of the brutal packs. These are all pretty manageable. That's big. Can we get some big pew-pews in the chat, guys? We just got the tier 2.5 helm. That's also going to be our 3 set, which is going to give us that extra little bit of armor. I don't think that armor scales into Moonkin form. I'm assuming it works like the Fellheart set. But that's big.
Whoever's dispelling that silence.
Big. I'm super hyped on that. Put you at 8 mace skill. Yeah, so if you're Fury Warriors and you're rocking 2 of those, but like, I guess it would be an alternative if you didn't have Edge Masters, right? Is that kind of how it would work? Because if you have Edge Masters, then you don't need the mace skill. Or you could have one in the offhand and like have like Iron Foe or something in your main hand.
Yeah, now that the Karaji champions can resist a dispel.
That'd probably actually be pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, man. You're not fucking hit capped, are you?
I will get there now. Fuck these guys.
Actually, even if you're hit capped, all spells have a 1% resist chance.
Okay, I don't want.
Thank you, Cosno. Thank you. Thank you.
Well-made.
Let's get Rasok up.
To have 300.
I almost actually grabbed my
You're
idols from the
I'm
bank to
sending
bring them
Kunk
with
up
me
on the
down
left
here.
side. Let's get ready
But
to
I'll
pull
get
this
them tonight
group,
after raid.
Back. The warder and the 2 nullifiers there in the back. Go ahead and grab them right now.
You ever mind soothe the guy like 10 levels lower than you and got resisted?
That kind of is, that makes sense though for like if you're playing like a Fury Warrior, that being like an
Does
option.
it pull when you do that?
I don't know that I would want that because it
Oh,
leaves
yeah,
you
it
really
does.
locked in. What's the DPS on this? 52.5. That's pretty insane.
That's
Pretty big
the most
DPS.
common thing.
Nice, we got a crit on that in the opener. I'm gonna pump my mana here early. If he mana burns one more time, I'm probably gonna shift. Okay, I'm gonna shift cat here. I have no mana. Shift, please. Was basically our wand equivalent.
Alright, aspect for the circlet.
I also need to do the BRD runs for the Feral Idol. The Idol of Ferocity, I think is what it's called. And look, everyone just comes over to loot everything. Like, there's something in here that that everyone should have looted. Not that it's on master loot or anything.
Alright, let's move up here. Get ready to pull this next group.
Is Edge Masters not maces?
Alright, they're coming back.
Who has it? Quan has Edge Masters. Let's see. That would make that makes more sense because then you can have other gloves.
Down. Anyone taunt square?
I just got super comboed.
What does that entail?
Alright, I can help. I can get square if you want to. Not if you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm mind controlled.
He didn't dodge.
Holy Sabbath. Dispel Sabbath, thank you.
It sounds like people really want that armor pen trinket for PvE. I'm guessing it has some kind of PvE value.
I'm just floating.
I just assumed it was a PvP trinket. I guess it makes sense for hunters, right? Because you can do the Feign Death trinket swap combo.
Sorry, Chungus, we got some taunt resistance.
So having a strong, like, on-use trinket for those longer fights is pretty good. Makes sense, I guess. No mana.
Alright, let's get these reses out real quick.
Pre-pot your nature protection potions right now. I also have 5 minutes on all my buffs. I don't know if we want to rebuff.
Yeah, if they're almost done, click them off right now. Let's rebuff everything. Alright, let's get these buffs out. Alright, when we come in here, we're going to try to keep as many tanks alive as possible. Sabbath, Drya, Hungry, Glar, Quan, Kojin, be in your tank gear. All of you. We'll try to keep second on threat, but do not pull. Do not pull off the guy above you. We're going to kind of just keep rotating those tanks through. So just try to be up there and try not to get hit by the sand blast. If we need to, we may call a sandblast for the raid, and that'll be like.
Okay,
one
we're
of the later
DPSing
tanks.
this time.
So Kojin, Quan, or Glar. Just keep in mind, initially to stabilize, me and Jiraiya will have a little less health. This is the first week we have not been flasked for Twin Emps, and it usually would last through Oro. So just heads up, healers. You guys may need to be in position a little earlier.
Look, see, I look like such a dingus.
What's different.
Yeah, when you
Yes,
mellow, it's
and-
good.
Alright, guys, mount up. Let's get ready.
I didn't realize I wasn't muted there.
Actually, we're missing some spirits real quick. Can we get those out?
I was talking to you guys, not them.
Alright. We're good on buffs. Let's have everybody mount up.
How much DPS do you think we
Moving
would lose if we threw on like tier 2.5 instead of Bloodvine?
It's a beautiful rainbow of bugs.
Alright, everybody's here. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Run. Holy shit.
Watch your threat DPS early.
What was that? We're just getting the casual 3k crit. All of a sudden, we don't have Ani buff, and all of a sudden, we just start getting
Sandblast on me.
80% crits.
It's on Angrath. It's on Angrath. Angrath is down. It's on Kojin. Heals on Kojin. Kojin is down. Hungry. Heals on Hungry.
Popping rune right there.
Sandblast fast.
I'm kind of high on threat. I'm at like 70. I'm gonna start down ranking here. It's like 70%.
It's on Jiraiya. Looks like Glar will be next, then Quan after that. Healers, get ready with those pre-heals when those.
I feel like I'm hitting really hard.
Sandblast in 5 seconds.
I'm dropping around like 65% threat right now.
Alright, it's gonna go to Glar. It's on Quan.
I'm gonna
It's on
innervate.
Quan. Quan is down. It's on me.
Refresh. Fairy Fire. Rank 1 still.
You should stand left the raid, yeah.
I already got knocked back. Sorry, I can't turn it. I'm gonna try to get back in and sandblast the raid. It's gone Rancid. The whole raid got sandblast. I'm gonna try to get threat here. Watch your threat
No,
right
we
now,
didn't.
guys. Careful. It's on me. It's on me.
Says
Let
I'm at
tanks get ahead.
3%.
Watch your threat here.
The raid did not get sandblast.
If you get threat, don't port up like that.
Like half the raid did. Sandblast on me.
Jesus, that's a rank 1.
Not.
Rank 1 Starfire just
Done
hit for
hungry?
2k. Refresh. Wow, dude, I'm literally critting so much more right now with no buffs.
Heals on Dry. Heals on Dry.
It's so frustrating. Is it in rage already? Is it
Alright, it's on the
30%?
raid.
Nice, that's on the raid. Okay. I'm gonna bandage here after this just to help with healers.
Okay, it's on me.
I do have a
Dry
potion
it.
I can pop.
Berserk soon. Dry it. Oh, never mind. You're about to get sandblasted. It's on me.
I'm gonna pop a
bit
mana
more damage.
potion.
Got
And I
a
have
roll.
another rune I can
Put it
use
in
if we
Moonkin,
need
yep.
to. Toe up's up in 15. I don't think I'm gonna have toe up
Red's
again.
back on Sabbath.
Wow, dude.
Maybe not.
Wow. What?
I got
This is
knocked.
ridiculous. We gotta pump here, guys. We gotta pump.
Sandblast on me.
Toe up's back up
Jiraiya.
again.
Heals on Jiraiya if you can. Heals on Jiraiya. Nice job. Keep him up. Keep him up.
We can control the ad. Hide him for now. Just kill the boss.
Fairy Fire.
Get, like a Nova on them or something.
Heals on Jiraiya.
This fight's always so sketchy. Come on. I have no mana. I have nothing. Oh no. I'm dead, I think. I literally have nothing. Nothing.
Wow. Sabbath.
him. You can do it.
I don't think we have enough damage.
DPS is going too hard early and getting aggro. Damn, dude, we actually popped off that fight. That was a good one for us, even though we wiped.
So I know some of the swaps aren't super obvious what's going to, but we need shields and HOTS on off tanks before we're going, because
Are they not in defensive stance yet?
I'm in
That's what it
defensive
feels
stance
like.
with my shield on. He just
There
slaps.
was no shield saving you from that.
I mean, okay. But I took 6.5k and I have 6.1k health. And like I know it's coming out fast, which is why I'm asking for shield. Like I know a heal's not gonna hit in that time.
And you have a point. We can do that.
I just think that, right, like if we have an order, it shouldn't be that hard. Like just read like a rejuve and a shield on.
Yep.
I should have had shield block up. I think I didn't this time, but
3, 1, 2,
I can't do
3.
much more. Like I'm in.
Starfire
Off tanks
crit.
just aren't that tanky on this
3100.
boss because we don't have tier 2.5 yet, so he fucking destroys us.
Yeah, he hits so fucking hard.
He hit me for 6k.
Also, DPS, just watch your threat, because if you're just getting killed in the first 30 seconds of the fight, it's a really big net loss and just overall DPS on that fight. Just go slow at the start if you need to. Just don't die.
This is a threat fight.
Group putt now.
Yeah, Glar, I'm gonna try, I'll just try watching it pretty carefully and I'll try calling it out. If I call out the next tank to pick it up, everyone else that's close to him on threat, slow down, okay? I want to make sure the healers are shielding the right person then, so we're totally ready.
Guys, I'm so excited. So excited we got the helm. Basically a piece a week. Bindings next.
Rebuy your GMPPs now.
I think bindings will be next for us. Maybe the chest piece. Who the hell do I talk to? Oh, there. Damn, that was so close. We were like 20k damage away.
All right. Let's get those buffs rolling.
Roll off these garbage items from Scarum real quick because there's 8 minutes left on them. Leggings of Immersion.
Should we roll on those for Aspect? Probably should. Not pass. We got a couple other people want them off spec. I'm fine with what I got.
I think we're just missing int now.
It's Trulone, Transforming Thought. If there's any casters that want to use a roll on that. Okay, are there any actual casters?
Dude, I just can't. Good thing we have Moonkin for, man. I just can't with that helm.
Off spec for the ring.
Even this ring, like, it might have some value in PvP, but I don't think it's worth giving up all of the passive stats for 20 Magic Pen. I think Magic Pen's probably pretty decent. I don't think it's worth, like, losing 1% hit or losing, like, you know, 8 stam, 8 int, and 1% hit, something like that. I don't think it's worth that at all.
Alright, guys. Looks like we are good on buffs. Let's get ready to go. Let's start moving in here.
All right, boys. We wiped once. But that's it. We're not wiping again.
Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull. Get ready here. 3.
Go, go, go.
2, 1.
Use a rune here.
Sweep, Sandblast. It's going to Hungry next, it looks like. Or Quan. Sorry, guys, Quan. Quan spiked right at the end there. It's on Hungry. Sweep. It's gonna go Sandblast. I don't see anyone too close. Kojin, maybe? Mikus first, then Kojin. It's on Kojin. Kojin, move more to your left. Yep. Perfect. Actually, a little further left if you can. That's perfect right there, yep.
Why did it do that, dude?
Sandblast. It's on me, it looks like. Oh, I'm down.
You want me to battle res you?
Glar. Yeah, go ahead.
Where? Dryad.
It's on Dryad. Sandblast coming out right now. It's on Angrath. It's on Hungry. I'm gonna have you Sandblast the raid here. Hungry, stand in the raid. Come to this side.
Raid. Other side.
He's good now. He's good. Yep. Perfect. The Sandblast is gonna hit the raid. Get ready, healers. Oh, it's on Cormac. He pulled us again. Okay, about half the people got hit. It's back on Hungry. we have the heals for another sandblast. We might just have to push this. It's gonna go to unsound after this. Gonna go to blast after unsound.
Dude, it keeps.
Yo, win for.
It's on Sabbath. It's on Sabbath. Back on unsound. Going on Sabbath. He hit berserk. He hit berserk.
So I think I'm gonna Mage or Glar.
Yeah, I think Glar.
Yes.
On Glar. It's on Glar. Back on me, I guess.
He's gonna hit the red. It's just all mages.
They're far enough back. It's on Glar. Glar. Heals on Glar. It's on
Oh.
Zarya.
I hate this fight, dude. I hate these things. Get out of here. Get away, dude.
Bugs.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Grab the bugs. Take them off, guys. Grab the bugs. The fight is not over.
What the fuck?
Knock them off the healers if you can. Keep them alive.
Dude, that's so annoying. I literally hate that bug mechanic so much.
Plays buns.
His buns.
Why do they keep spawning?
Is buns good or bad?
It's buns.
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Alright,
Not
let's get
hip
these
enough.
bugs. Oh, we got the little larva pooper.
Someone say larva pooper?
Sure did.
Congrats on the helm. Hey, thanks, man. Setting up a new piece of hardware that's replacing my old guitar amp. Nice, dude. Dude, I hate that bug mechanic so much. That, like, when they're underground, I swear they just match wherever I run to. It's no way I can avoid it. It's just the most frustrating thing.
There was like 3 of them chasing you, I saw.
Dude, I literally got hit by like 8 ticks of it, and I was just running over like different directions trying to get out of it, and it just kept switching directions with me.
Just go flight mode.
Dude.
I think you're supposed to run away from it.
I can't figure out which way is away. Every direction I run, it just keeps running with me. Is this gun good for hunters? I feel like 3.0 speed is probably pretty solid. I think you want like a specific speed though, right? Because of like the way it clips.
Alright, I'm just gonna do these first real quick because there's not much time
Like
left
clips your
on them.
autos?
This is NR gear for casters, prio. Not a +1 if you roll on it.
I don't know if I want that for anything. I have the bag slots.
Nice for old viscous.
Oh, that's a good point. Vis for Visc, yeah. I didn't think about that. Great, one more piece of gear I get to carry around with me.
That's good.
Alright, guys.
Oh, it matches our
Hunters for
tabard, kind
badge.
of.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. Let's get ready. I'm
Let's
gonna pull
trend.
star to the roll.
Congrats.
Whoa.
Congrats, Trent.
Don't paint. Don't paint. Get some water on her.
I'm pulling star to the right. Get skull and X to the left.
I'm gonna say unused trinket.
Sorry, Sarah. I couldn't save you in time.
I gotta stop healing right away.
no. Oh, yes. Did it. Dude, everyone's just talking to get the fuck out of here.
Alright, let's rest the dead real quick.
What's up, Riley?
Pop,
How you
nature,
doing,
free
man?
pop shadow right now. There's a copper in here to the right as well, Corey.
Tanked gauntlets. Sounds good.
Really, really good. Solid. Are these better than the tier? Oh god, they look ugly as fuck, dude. Look at these. What the? Why would they come up? Why would that be the model?
Oh, tank. I thought you
100
said
mana on
tank.
that? Oh, that's a good call on the chest piece.
Because I'm dank.
It's disappointing. We're all for dank.
Also a plate.
You think 100 mana is better than like
That's
getting 3
right.
stats on it? The Shrek gloves, dude.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I have
Remember,
where's
do
that
not
neck
cross the
piece?
middle unless you're on the back wall.
I have a neck piece. This is kind of inaccurate. This isn't everything that's in my bank. I have that NR neck piece though that I should bring for Visk too. We'll have our Visk set.
There's gonna be some good bets on Saturday when the fight is.
1 inch, 15 mana. But no, I know it's more mana overall. But you also have
If you're saving some buffs,
3
you can log
stam,
out,
3
just don't stay
spirit.
logged out for more than 5 minutes. We do have to rearrange groups a little bit here real quick.
You know. Yeah, Riley, we got our helm. We got our helm token. So I have to go get the mats from my I have my scarabs in the bank, and then I have the other little scarabs are on an alt. But we'll have that, and I already have the helm enchant sitting in my bank.
Just so we don't have to worry about him, I will remove him.
Nature protection, shadow protection. Should be everything. I'm gonna recast this before we pull.
Yeah, if you guys need to use the restroom
Spell
or anything,
poison
go
is
ahead
all
and
that
go
matters.
now.
Yeah, I feel that.
Make it quick though.
Yeah, it's a good call. I think 100 mana is pretty inexpensive too, right? I didn't really even think
I'll be
about that
back
because the
here
neck piece
at,
has, I think, 20
10:50.
20 NR. I don't remember what boss it's from.
We're gonna log quick so these trade timers don't tick down.
May I use the restroom, Sabbath?
What was that?
May I use the restroom?
Of course. Go ahead. Just be back in 4 minutes.
I don't remember.
Delete your shoe.
Hurry,
Do the
quick
bathroom
poop.
test.
I'm gonna buy real quick, guys. While we're swapping groups and getting ready for Cthulhu, so that's why we're taking a quick little 2-minute break. I'll be right back in 1 sec.
No, not a boomer thing. I get it.
Just so you guys know, if you're logged out, it's been 4 minutes since I logged out, so you should probably log back in so you don't lose your spot. And just relog. I will start the timer again too when I log out this second time.
Bliss.
Did I miss anything exciting? It's Scarum.
Guys, let's go ahead and log back in. I think the group should be good. Alec, do you mind bumping up the picture you went off of for that? So I make sure we're going off the right one. I know it's changed.
Am I like blind? Are you fucking with me?
So
I actually use the picture that's pinned.
Okay, so the pinned picture. Hold on.
This.
In the general channel, yeah.
It's this.
Alright, I reposted it right there. That's the one
Sartura.
we're gonna have.
So I can use this plus that robe. That's
Unsound
50
is gonna
extra
be
NR
a
plus
van,
our Tauren ratio.
van
That's
position.
60.
Kojin, you're gonna stand with Blast.
I wonder if you can get to enough NR that like you don't have to worry about dispelling it. Like it just doesn't do any
you're gonna be
damage.
where Mao is on that left side. I think that's the same position you were in last week. And then heal 4, you're gonna stand where Zan is. So far back side of the room, over by the gong. The back right. Alright, let's make sure we get the buffs out. Cormac, log in as soon as you can. And let's finish up these buffs. We're missing just a couple. If you haven't pre-potted your nature protection yet and shadow protection, do that now.
Heal Force said he's restarting his computer, just heads up.
Okay. Alright, as soon as Heal 4 get back in.
But that's big, right? 50 extra NR on top of Nature Protection Potion, on top of Mark of the Wild. This is probably actually 2 better like individual stats. Yeah, it is, because 7 MP5 is better on that fight. A little bit like 3 less amp, but if I have the plus mana, it should be in the same ballpark.
Alright, we are going to pull as soon as Heal 4 comes back online.
Real quick first, I'm going to roll off this threat reduction trinket. So this is not going to be a +1, and it's for DPS warriors and warlocks. If you're actually going to use it, please don't roll if you're not legitimately going to equip it.
Do we require Zoomers to wear it?
No, he's a rogue. He has threat drops. He won't wear it.
It's useless for rogues.
Yeah. you're a warrior that pulls big dick DPS, or a warlock that
So we're
pulls
rolling
big
this
dick
off to just DPS and warriors and warlocks. That makes sense because they don't have a threat reduction. So it's actually pretty massive.
Chungus, are you here? Yes.
Mages, if you can convince me, Chungus, log in if you're here. Mages, if you can convince me, you can guarantee the person who it's going to go on the ignite stacks for threat, then I'm down to do that.
I'm pretty sure I get first, I guess like 99% of the time.
This look like
Alright, Chungus is here. Everyone, oh, hold on, we're missing some buffs. Just a couple buffs here real quick. There's 3 buffs. So I am gonna run in first. No one's gonna follow right behind me. You guys are going to wait until I call it out. Then you guys are gonna move in. Does anyone have any questions on their positioning? If you do, ask them now.
I'm gonna throw on
double
our
check. Emery
MP5 belt.
is Mao on the sheet, correct?
Yes.
Thank
yes,
you.
You are Mao on the sheet. Sorry, I've been pronouncing your name wrong. It's Imri.
Yeah,
It's
me
all
too.
Good. It's actually Emery, but it's all good.
Okay, perfect.
He's a huge Star Wars fan.
Alright, guys. If there's no other questions, we're gonna go ahead here. Wait for my call.
Being able to not hold back is the best DPS gain,
Okay,
100%.
come on in.
I agree. It's huge if you are using it correctly and using it well, right? It's absolutely huge. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna do a fairy fire and then bandage while we set.
Rasok Zoomers, move a little closer to us. We have too big of a gap. Give some other groups some room. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Eyes in 5.
Oh, another claw. Dark Glare, move. Okay,
Going towards us.
Go to your next position.
Uses downtime here to kind of regen some mana. We're at the second pillar over here as well.
Spot and sit there. Who's not about to beam it?
We're way too stacked.
Some people in
Please
some
move.
wrong spots.
We're good. He can't chain lightning
Get to your
yet.
spots. Get to your spots. Let people adjust around you.
Okay, he's about to end. Get ready to move in. Okay, move to your spots now.
Eyes are up.
Any grass over here? No.
Zoomer's a little too close. Oh, you're good.
I moved. Liam?
To call out the stairs at the beginning.
Yep. Alright, so everyone rush to the far end of the room. The back stairs, not where we came in.
Get to the gong.
I'm gonna wait. I think I probably could have already innervated here. But it's okay, I'll wait for a second.
Sun Sabbath.
Nice, big Starfire stun.
Head right back to your original spot.
Alright, original spots.
Yeah, you guys see that OP stun?
Get to the
No,
right
we have 10 on
spots.
eyes.
We got plenty of time.
10 on eyes. 5. Eyes.
You stay down to Kaz, I'll heal you.
I'm almost at 5 stacks, so.
Yeah.
I need kicks on this.
It's a back right corner, back right corner. Yeah, on Uck.
I've got next kick.
5 o'clock.
Still got next
I'm
kick.
after rock.
Kick it. Nice.
I've got next.
Nice job, guys.
Good job, back to spots.
Eyes in 10. Claw also.
Holds 50%, I'm pretty sure. Down there.
Here's eyes.
Big claw on the back stairs.
Sabbath behind you, Sabbath behind you.
Dude.
I do not have battle res up. Do we want to battle res Liam?
Yeah, go for it.
Sarah, can you battle res him?
Eyes in 3.
Giant eye up soon.
Reset.
Don't kill the tentacles in the stomach yet.
Yeah, do not kill stomach. Do not kill stomach.
Giant
kill
eyes up.
Now go. Now go.
Where is it? Oh, it's in the front stairs.
You ready, DPS? Get ready for boss. Big eye right in boss.
Good kidney.
Nice. Interrupt. Nice. All right, everyone on boss. Everyone on boss. Pop your cooldowns. Pop your recklessness. All that good stuff.
I'm getting one Fury Yuck.
Perfect.
Warriors, make sure you're battle shouting your group.
How much time left on this phase?
10.
5.
Plot in 7.
Good guys, good shit. Tanks, get ready to pick up the big claw. Actually, I think this one's the giant eye tentacle, isn't it?
South side.
Front.
Pick it up right away. Nice job.
Hungry. Drya. Good kidney.
Nice kidney.
Back to
Nice
original
little 10.
spots.
The little eyes are coming in 10 as well.
I'm just rank 1 now. At this point, I'm just going to try and save mana.
Warriors
We'll be fine for the next, we'll 2-phase it basically.
Big eye, Gong side.
I'm going to max rank
I got next
here.
interrupt.
I've got after Sabbath.
Counter spell.
I got kidney.
Good job.
Oh yeah, nice job, guys.
That was
That was my kidney.
intercepts
Lots of time.
stun lock
Just
right there.
reset.
Really good counter spell there too.
One warrior.
5 on eyes. 5 on eyes.
Warriors, can I get battle shout, please?
Ingrath, get out of there if you're getting too low.
Wiggle, stay down. You got 2 healers.
I got launched by the big tentacle. I'm not quite there yet.
All right, Cora, just hang out. I'll heal you.
I taunted. It's on me.
Sabbath, heal Sabbath.
Eyes in 5.
What percent are the tentacles down below?
They're low. We can
kill.
Yeah, kill after these.
After these eyes.
We have a big eye spawning too. Big eye spawning. Any
West
interrupt?
Kill big eye. I can run.
Where is it?
Kill
West
big
side?
eye first if you can before
eye
you
is
burn.
9.
Never mind, it
Tentacles are
burned.
down.
It burned. Just go down. Everyone on main boss. Everyone on main boss. I need
I
one
can kick, I
rogue to
can
help me
kick.
interrupt.
I'm here.
Decade is going.
We're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Never mind. We got a silence. We should be fine.
Easy.
nice tongues.
Nice. Good
Thank
job,
you,
guys.
Nice.
I like that fight more and more every week.
We're getting pretty good at it.
Cloak of clarity.
Oh shit. That's
Absolute
insane.
garbage, dude. Fucking hot steaming garbage.
Dude, I like the cloak.
Now that's Bun's loot.
I don't know if that's like really good loot, but all right, off to Visk, guys.
Cror, did you die inside? Okay, just run back in. We'll summon you up. Everyone else, start running with the pack, especially.
That was good. We only had 2 people die. One of them was
Did we
inside.
have an extra one? I ran out.
My NR pod's still running from RO.
How? What?
God.
I
hate
got
you
hit by
so much.
like 4 beams right there.
Yeah, okay. It was you, me, you. That was
Yeah,
so
no,
funny.
no, it was me, you, me. It hit me twice.
Potentially
when I had
resisting
to
a
run
volley
away
off
from
Visk
you
is
guys 'cause
huge.
there was that
So
huge
the
stack.
thing that I think is like potentially not
And
that
I almost
valuable
killed
about that
that.
is that the way I've been playing Visk, and maybe like I changed my playstyle on it, is
Yeah, it was for
I've
the
been
greater good, Dad. I promise.
pre-casting the
Simon goes, "Make sure you
abolish
keep your battle
poison,
shouts
right?
up." And I
So
looked at my dust and was
even
like,
if I resisted it,
"I have one."
I mean, I guess I could like precast it on other people
Womp, womp.
and be more reactionary on my own. That's what I would do, I think, to fix that. Who the fuck gave me a leather ball?
Is back. I think it's the gauntlet.
But I've been pre-casting it like on my whole group, right? Like, so I start with a couple people, but I guess I could just start with someone that's not me.
My bad, Luke. I couldn't find you.
I was backstabbed. It's all good. I had your battle shell the whole time.
Corey, did you already roll off the bindings?
No, I don't believe I have yet. No, I still have both of them.
What did Cthulhu drop? He dropped the heal cloak. Here, let me scroll up. He obviously dropped eye. We got this shitty agility ring. We got Cloak of Clarity. It's actually a really good heal cloak. And then we got the 2 chest piece tokens. Nothing too exciting. That healing cloak's really big. That's a really, really good healing cloak. But people tend to not be super excited over heal loot. I get excited about heal loot just because like I've played healer enough to know like how big it is getting those upgrades, and honestly like your healers and your tanks getting geared. It's nice to obviously have a lot of DPS upgrades going out, but your tanks and healers getting geared just make everything so much smoother, you know what I mean? That's honestly the two biggest upgrades. Very few fights have like an enraged mechanic where it's if your DPS are like so under geared you can't pull it off. Like that's a pretty rare situation that happens, and I feel like DPS upgrades come way more often. So I get excited when people the healers and the tanks get upgrades real big. We got the same 2 cloaks and ring 2 weeks in a row. That ring's crap. That's unfortunate too. 20. I mean, it's a lot of agility, but just generally everyone's using like hit in the their ring slot. It's unfortunate. It's not very ideal, I don't think.
Hey.
We got 2 86s.
Okay, well, tanks have priority over DPS warriors, so Grat's hungry.
We're pretty close to having, I think, all of our warriors in like full tier 2.5, which is big too, like our tanks. Okay, let's throw on. I'm gonna throw on our Vis gear. So I'm gonna put my heal set.
The other bindings, mage, warlock.
Throw on that. Ideally, we'd have our NR cloak. Does no one want that? Dude.
It's not.
I am +1 though. Does that mean we automatically win it? How does that work? Dude, no way we're getting both of those pieces tonight.
Alright, Grat's coach.
Does anyone know if you can ram things and then sapper charge?
Oh yeah, let me put sappers.
Is not on the global, so you can do sappers with anything.
Do they take nature damage?
We'll find out.
Yeah, they do. I've wrath casted them before.
Pop your nature protection pots now if you haven't already.
Let's finish off buffs here real quick.
Yeah, so if we had that neck piece, I'd be at 85 NR, which isn't gonna be like insane, but basically I could like snag 2 more pieces and I'll have like like 150-ish, you know.
I love having this group out here because I love seeing people fall.
We should group at the entrance to the spiral.
Right.
That'd be some real comedy right there.
That would. Can we get an int on flow? Perfect. Okay, we should be good to go here.
4 out of 5 tier
Everyone
5
take a look
got
at your
or tier
groups. I'm actually gonna
2.5.
Go ahead and mark the shamans and druids real quick.
This is how I determine who and who I do not queue Fall Guys with.
So I'll let the K's.
Yikes.
Get all the way around.
I'm actually gonna pre-pot. Oh no,
Alright,
it's not gonna let
look
me.
Look at the druid or shaman in your group. Stay near them.
Thanks,
Group
Riley.
8
Thank you,
do
thank
not
you.
have a druid or shaman. So make sure you stay somewhat near someone who can help.
We should just put Sarah in that group, I think.
Oh yeah, we don't need both of them there. Yeah. Okay. So Sarah, you are now group 8. So group 8, make sure you're grouped around Sarah. It is your responsibility to be grouped near your marked group member. They are the one who is going to cleanse your poison. Remember, we are also going to be stopping all heals during the split phase, so we don't have healer threat issues.
Dude, this is the first time we've had like a cleanser in every group. This is hopefully gonna be
To repeat what Ux
pretty
said
helpful.
in raid chat, every time there's a new poison volley, redrop your poison cleanse shaman so it'll instantly remove it before it ticks.
If your buffs are about to run out, make sure you click them off. I want to make sure we have everything ready to go before we go into this.
should make it way easier because we've had a couple times where I'm having to also heal or also abolish like 2 people or something in another group, which is okay, but every single time we do this I literally finish the fight with absolutely no mana left. So
Alright guys, we should be good to go now. We got everything ready. Alright, I'm gonna count it down. I'm gonna go in at 0. Going in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Stay with your shaman or druid.
So I start casting right now. In a perfect world, it hits me right as the last tick goes off. I might have been a little early, I was. But we got the rest of them. Start casting it
Up a
again.
little bit range.
I'm going to rune there just to be safe. Start casting again. Running up to auto. Should freeze. Okay. That was shitty timing.
Let's shatter. Melee hits, melee hits.
No heals, no heals, no heals.
Heals.
Just whack some blob.
When he pops back up, everybody repop their nature protection potion.
Now.
Don't forget to put back on frost weapons. Frost weapons. Rid, you're in a puddle.
Puddle in the range. Remember, stay near your shamans and druids.
Nice job on the cleanses, guys. Keep it up.
Beautiful work.
Nice auto.
Frozen.
You ready to single target these down?
Move. Out of melee, out of melee.
Single target these ones.
No healing, no healing. Back your shamans. Druid.
Don't reset.
Do not run out. Do not run out. Jesus. Just stay out of puddles. Okay, it's back on me. It's back on me. Switching to some of the healers. I'm gonna try to get back there if I can. Okay, we have some of our shamans down now. Make sure you guys are helping dispel everyone, even if they're not in your group. We just need frost instances. Keep getting those out, guys. Sabbath's down. Sabbath's
Frost
down.
weapons, guys.
I'm hungry, heal hungry. Drya.
Nikus, you're in a puddle.
Brett, 2 out of 3.
Oh no.
Not enough to shatter.
Yeah. Ryan,
Wow,
you're still
dude,
alive.
what?
Everybody else release, run back in.
Did people just not re-equip their frost weapons after that second time, or what? Why'd that take so long?
I think people started dropping.
You got aggro on someone running.
What's
out,
up,
so
Josh?
Sabbath couldn't get aggro.
Josh, are you the same Josh that was commenting on the
Yeah,
video
guys,
earlier?
If you get
Is
aggro
that you?
during that later phase, just run to the middle. Do not run away.
So damn close, I know. That was real close. Rank 3 or 4 rejuve spam is actually incredibly strong. So it is, but I basically am spending no time healing, and where like the priests are kind of responsible for healing, and I'm responsible for dispelling. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's you, Josh. So yeah, so you were asking about the time to take to rank. You just commented on that while I was streaming, so I haven't responded yet. But the
Couldn't get any aggro because he was chasing after the people running out. So
generally,
he went on
I would say on my server, if you're pushing around 60 or 70,000 honor per day, then it's pretty feasible. And our server is pretty intense as far as like a bracket cap. I'm pretty sure our bracket cap is one of the highest, if not the highest bracket cap of any of the servers. At least it was like a few weeks ago. Most servers have calmed down a lot, and ours is still, 700,000 plus. But if you get in a good group, or even if you solo queue and you just get lucky with like not going against straight pugs, you can get pretty close to 10k honor per hour. So 7, 8, 9 hours of PvP if you're doing it like every day, or you can get lucky and get in pre-mades and get closer to like 13, 14k an hour and do it for 3 or 4 days, like really intense. But that's to get up to bracket 12, 13, or 14. So I can show you more better visibly like this. So 12, 13, and 14 are the top, right? So this would be bracket 14, bracket 13, bracket 12. So ideally, every day this stuff expands out a lot as it calculates everyone in, because basically, what do I want to get the boots? Let me get the boots quest while I'm here.
I do have
A
couple extra
where's the little
zapper charges if any engineers need them.
I get an AB like instantly. Yeah, so I actually prefer AB. I can tell you the trick. I was actually gonna make a video on this because it's not very well known or understood.
Remember that one of the sides
And I've
lags
actually tried to
behind
look it up when
the
I
other
first
one.
started PvPing.
Yeah, and and even when they reach the middle, they do actually stay active for a little bit longer. They don't
Yeah.
just immediately despawn.
Yeah, I think
you kind of want to wait so you can hit everything.
Question about like so you know how they're kind of
So,
off kilter a little bit or uneven.
Yeah.
So
Because of
the
work,
ones
I'm
that
thinking I
get there
can
first, do
get
they
like
stay there till the other
5
ones
to
that are,
7
like,
BGs a
behind get there,
night.
or do they disappear?
Yeah, I mean,
they
the thing is if you are doing, if you're doing PvP at all, like you'll get it eventually, you know. And it's hard to say because it's kind of contingent on your server a little bit. Because it's not how much honor you're getting, period. It's how much honor you're getting compared to everyone else on your server. So like honor spy right here, you can see like, so this shows last week. It's not letting me sort by it, but it usually is pretty close to default there. But you can see like people were getting 725,000 honor last week, just last week. So that gives you an idea of people that were like, you know, in bracket, they call this bracket 1. Bracket 1 or bracket 14 is the same thing. People call the same thing 2 different names for some reason. It took me a while to figure that out. But these top 3 brackets on your server is probably going to be close to like the top, you know, like for us, our server is pretty populated. It's like 60 or so people, maybe something like that. It's usually about this full page by the end of the week because of all the people PvPing. It just kind of calculates and updates this add-on slowly. But if you're on a more dead server and you can get up into the higher brackets, you could be getting into the, like my bracket 10 could be your honor cap for bracket 12 or 13 or 14, if depending on what your server's like. Does that make sense? So it's not really, I can't tell you like it's going to take you this amount of time, because if you're on a less populated server, if you and I got the same honor, we could be in completely different brackets because it's percentage based across your entire server. So if my server has twice as many people PvPing as your server, then it's basically going to be twice as hard for me to rank on my server, which it's basically a guarantee that your server is not as like sweaty as our server is, because Herod's known for, I mean, you can see all these guys hit bracket 1 last week. Do you see how they all stopped at 26 or 726 and they're almost the exact same number? This is everyone trying to make sure they stop at the same number so they can very specifically figure out who's in the top bracket so that they get their rank points distributed, you know, appropriately. I'm on Grobulus. I would think Grobulus is pretty low. I would think it wouldn't be that too bad. What's the, what add-on is that? So this is called Honor Spy. You see that name right there? But this is actually not a super great add-on for doing this. It's a little finicky. If you talk with PvPers on your server, they can better tell you. So you can see, like, based on what it's calculating my honor at right now, I'm in bracket 10. And ideally, I really try to get up to bracket 12. But like I said, is that it's not populated yet because it's not calcing in a bunch of people. So it says pool size here is 684. This can easily be up to like 1,600 people by the end of reset. So the quantity of people in the entire pool significantly increases, and these brackets are percentage based. So it's not 2 people and 3 people. It's like top 0.01%, top 0.5%, like it's percentage based. So at the end of the week, once it's calculated everyone in, the quantity of people in each of these brackets is going to be more than what you see right here. But if you're able to get basically bracket 11 or higher every week, you're going to climb pretty noticeably, like a good amount every week. Once you start getting to like bracket 10 or 9, this is really easy to get, whatever it is on your server. This is like 2 or 3 BGs a night probably, and like a little bit of world PvP. But again, it's just one of those things. It's very dependent on your server. But Honor Spy should help tell you that. And if you find people that PvP on your server, there's usually like Discord channels or some kind of a community that monitors it to some extent so that everyone kind of is on the same page. But I think Grabulus is probably on the more casual side just based off of server population, I would guess, because I don't see a lot of Grabulus pre-mades. And like for us, like Faralina, Bigglesworth, even Heartseeker. Heartseeker is a relatively low pop server, and there's a good amount of pre-mades there. So it's not even server size. It's like server size and PvP. You know what I mean? And hopefully you have people like aren't pushing that hard on your server, like they're not trying. The only reason people get more and more honor, what drives this number up, is people wanting to get so much honor that they're confident that other people aren't going to out honor gain them in that week. So it's funny, all the PvPers had like a meeting this last week and they're like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Like, let's try and like bring this number down. So each subsequent week we're going to get 25K less, and we're going to try and keep the brackets the same and not mess them up. But it's like a whole nother world, man. Like, I didn't understand any of this until I started PvPing with these guys, and then kind of really like started to understand it better. It's very confusing. I've watched multiple videos on this and I didn't really grasp it at all. So if you have questions on it, feel free to ask, because it's a really confusing system. It's not intuitive the way they have it set up. But if you do casually 5, that's probably like 30-ish thousand honor, I would say, maybe average a night. That should be, you should be able to get, 150, 200,000 honor a week like that. And most servers, that's a really decent standing. I mean, I would say worst case, it's probably like 2 weeks at, rank 9 and 2 weeks to get rank 10 kind of a thing, like worst case. But again, it's hard for me to tell you exactly, because it's all percentage based. What's up, Andrew? Wire tax healing glob? What? Are you drunk?
Alright, just missing 2 spirits.
The other one is the gear and the cool title. I feel you. The gear is good. The rank 10 gear is a really good set. If you're not able to get easy access to raid gear, the PvP gear is a really good baseline, like alternative, just a good set, like for feral, for balance. It's not insane, but it's a good set of gear.
Should you have your gold weapons equipped?
Free pot.
Alright, everybody is ready. I am running in at 0, 3, 2. Oh, hold on a second. We got some warlocks life tapping. I want to make sure
I could probably get the blue gear. Yeah, the epic gear is a lot harder. So it gets
going in at 0,
significantly more difficult above rank 10.
0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Did I do it too early? Oh, I did. One extra cast.
A little closer range.
We're not gonna freeze him.
Nice job on the freezes.
Still went off.
Alright, melee damage.
Stop healing.
No heals, guys.
No heals.
Will bandage give me heal threat right here?
No heals, no heals. Hit it.
That was a good one. That's one thing I always had a hard time with on this fight was immediately casting Abolish right after that.
Golo's back up, okay. No, he's back down. Can we get a battle res on Golo?
Golo, wait for the next volley before you accept.
I'm gonna move him back into a better position. Sorry, guys. Just wanna make sure this split is decent.
Did I forget to innervate myself last time? I might have.
Alright, freeze. Let's shatter him.
Stop healing.
No heals, guys. He poison bolted.
Cleanse.
No heals though. No heals though.
Target these down.
Try to heal slowly when we start this back up.
Yeah, careful on the heal.
Make sure your frost weapons are back on.
Help cleanse groups where shamans died.
Get those cleanses off if you can.
Careful for the pool.
Move, move, move.
Keep up the frost, guys. Make sure your frost weapons are on.
Get out of the puddle.
It.
Do another Chan TP.
Move
Cool.
again.
Frost weapons, frost.
Get out of the pool.
Frozen. We need to
Everyone get in range to auto, auto.
Melee hit. Everyone
Everyone
in.
melee.
Do not run through the poison. Do not, Matt, get out of that. Do not run through the poison, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Cleanse.
Cleanse.
Keep dispelling.
Let him die.
I'm gonna die.
I got you, Zoomers.
Damn, right before
Who
you
said
died,
let him die? Luke, was that you?
I don't know if that, I don't know how helpful that was or not, but I shifted into cat form because of how fast the attacks are in
He
cat.
pulls the strings. Hey, it's the gloves of Eastern Kingdoms. Nice.
Terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Gola, you on.
Dude, right
before he poison bolted.
right on raid time, dude. 11:30 on the dot.
Bingo card.
I got melee to death because I popped a healing potion coming out of the phase and he just hit me. I don't understand how aggro works in this fight.
No one
Well, the way it works is that the tank has none and the
Wrath is
healing has
Biff.
all.
Biss.
That's rough, buddy.
Thinking about making a warrior all level by tanking dungeons. That's not a bad idea. I found it that like doing that is not the fastest way to level, but I personally really enjoy the dungeon, so it's actually a pretty enjoyable way to level for me. I do that a lot of times on like new expansions and stuff too, if I'm playing a healer or a tank.
God damn it.
But as it says that once you get, so to put it in perspective here, like I've gotten a lot of honor, like 450k last week, right? Rank 8 and 9 I did in
Alright,
1
I'm gonna
week,
start doing
easy.
some of this a little
Then rank
bit.
10 is taking me 2 weeks. Rank 11 is going to be probably 2 weeks.
Except
And
I
then
have
rank
to
12 is probably going to be
reopen
3 or
my
4 weeks. So it gets like, it gets much more difficult past level 10. Getting up to 10 is actually not that bad. So just to get the blue gear, I would say the time investment is much, much lower because you can basically like hustle it, you know, kind of casually or like pump it all out in like 2 weeks or so and then you're done, you know. The epic gear is a lot harder though. It takes as long to get to rank 10 probably as it does to get from 10 to 13.
Oh shit.
What the
Drama
fuck?
is
Fight me.
on.
Fight me, dude. 1v1 me, Rust.
Dude.
Right now.
Duel, let's see a duel for it.
Dude, we should.
Yeah.
Can we please do that?
Yeah, on Rust.
Yeah, Rust.
Go for it. I'll go you for it.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck off with that shit.
Jay's like, I don't know how to PvP.
1v1 you in chess, dude.
Battle on Fall Guys over.
I'll kill you.
Alright, let's get a tiebreaker. Zoomers decays, the ultimate show off.
You want a death roll for it?
You can
Yeah,
roll
you guys
for
should death roll.
death
Just
roll.
roll?
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah. Death roll, 1 to 100. I'll roll first.
Decays and Zoomers are like our two rogues that tend to do really well. All of our rogues do really well, but they always kind of like talk shit to each other jokingly.
I mean, they're doing it right now because it's just do it right.
Oh, Decays, you fucked it up. That means I get it. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'll 15. I'll roll 15.
Okay.
Guys, while we're waiting here, I want everyone to go to the raid signups page and sign up for raid on Sunday.
They're death rolling.
Let's go.
Congrats, Zoomers.
TDKs, you tried your best. Some of us just weren't cut out for it, you know?
I think you duel me, I wonder why.
I'm far worse than you dueling.
There
I'll
it
admit
is.
it. I'll admit it.
I'm
not
not you
scared.
duel me.
Nice job tonight, guys. We did a really good job, honestly. There's a couple things we can hone in a little bit more, but for the most part, we're doing well. Let's
I'm
make sure we have
Cthulhu for
all
the
consumes
casters.
we need. Make sure we have all the consumes we need ready for next week, so we're not having to borrow from each other. Go sign up for raid right now.
Also, I'm going to be posting the retail thing a little bit in general chat. Keep an eye out, please.
Alright, Strava with the 95. Congrats. Cloak of Clarity. Let's see it, healers. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Remember, guys, there is still stuff that a lot of people need from Blackwing Lair, some key pieces that we're still hoping to get. So you are still
Absolutely.
expected to be there. It's still one of our main raid nights. I understand stuff does come up, but try your hardest to be there, guys.
Hi, Griff. Welcome to the Earthstrike Club.
Angrath got Earthstrike, dude. I actually got a shitload of upgrades tonight.
Hostile God, Mage, Moonkin, Shadow Priest.
Is there anything else I need from here?
Congrats for their in. Bring the Godslayer, Hunters. Or Hutners, however you did.
Hutners. I wonder who's gonna start going after these now. Because no one rolled against me on both the helm and these. No one rolled. We have 2 hunters that'll take the next 2 helms, I know that, but I don't even think they're gonna use them. I think they're just gonna have them. Like, I think it's a really minor upgrade for them. But I wonder if, probably our shamans, I would guess.
Carapace, tanks, rogues, warriors, hunters.
What did Visk drop? Oh, sorry, I just looted it. I don't know if you saw that. He dropped 2 bindings and he dropped these gloves. I think we've gotten these gloves like 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, guys, just to interject real quick between Zeb's loot, as we talked about doing a quick idle mount boss only ZG run right after this, since we already have everyone on for raid. Whoever like is down to go, we'll fill a 20-man raid because it should be pretty quick, assuming we have tanks. So stick around if you're interested in doing that. We can do that real quick after this. What do you think is the best way of leveling? What class? I mean, my favorite way of leveling so far, just in general, is the classic.wow, or was it classicwow.live, I think is what it is. That website is a really good kind of guide to follow because it does a good job of taking you between all the different zones. And I enjoyed that the most as far as just the way it felt. Like, it felt like I was playing the game the way it's meant to be played. And then playing it on a Druid. Druid is a really fun leveling experience. So I had significantly more fun leveling like that on my Druid than I have on my other classes. But the classic WoW, I can type it. I think it's classicwow.live. I think that's it. I could be wrong on that. But the thing I liked about that is it takes you, like, it does a good job of, there's a lot of quests that take you between zones. And usually I would just abandon them.
Bindings for tank bro,
because kind of getting them in the right order, or like where they're not gray quests or whatever, is really hard. And this does a really good job of kind of taking you to all the appropriate zones at the right time, and it makes it feel like you're playing the game correctly and you're never like over leveled or under leveled. Like, it just feels really good. And that doing that almost like just solo was the most enjoyable for me.
Yeah, the carapace is chest.
But if you're playing a healer, or not even really a healer, but really it has to be kind of a priest, because priests have a way easier time finding groups. Or a tank, though, that's also a really fun way, is just doing dungeon runs. You can definitely do that all the way up as well.
Angrath, are you taking the chest token?
Okay, let's look at this quest real quick. So for the helm, I need Idol of Life. For the boots, I need Idol of
guys, just a reminder
Rebirth.
as well, since we do currently have a raid roster of over 40, and that is on purpose, because obviously real life stuff does come up. The priorities, just in case people aren't aware, I know a lot of you guys.
I'll put this in the bank because I'm going to run out of bag
priority will
slots.
always be sign-ups first. Then 15 minutes before raid, we will
Wait.
start filling with people that are on.
Why is it
to
saying-
secure your spot, make sure you guys are signing up.
Whoa, that's weird. Oh, now it's counting them. I think it's off the screen. For you guys, it wasn't giving me credit for these.
Angrath, hello, are you there?
Leaving. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. We're just kind of finishing up loot. I'm gonna get this stuff together, get these. We have raid on Sunday, BWL, and then probably a binding run, I think. I don't know. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on Sunday. See ya.